On the streets, in the darkness of night, we wear the blue, ready to fight. Every move we make, every step we take, undercover blues, our lives at stake. Beneath the surface, we find the truth. Evaluate, cops searching for proof. We serve and protect. It's in our blood, but sometimes it's tough, misunderstood. We're the guardians of peace and justice in the alleys and streets, where the shadows kiss in the face of danger. We stand tall, working for the greater good, giving our all.
Welcome to another version or another episode of the Thin Black Line versus the Porch. Now my shit's delayed. What are we doing here? Time? Fuck it. I'm getting another computer. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, dog. I can't do it no more, man. Can't
Talking
do it no
about
more.
my shit. I'm so glad I can laugh at your ass
I'm
now.
done, man. I'm done. Now my shit delayed. I don't know what's going on.
You know
I
it's gonna
think
piss
it's a
you off more when you get a new computer and have to switch everything over.
I don't care. Fuck it. As long as it
Me,
work
that's
right.
just annoying, goddamn annoying.
As long as it work right, man. I don't care at this point. Fuck you. Anyway, welcome to another version of the Thin Black Line versus the Porch. I'm your humble host, Ellie Wilkes. Of course, we got my co-host down there, aka Coon Man himself, Uncle Tom.
Coon man, wow, okay. Eeh,
Yes, sir.
disrespect is real already.
Tuesdays, we're not friends, sir. So, if you don't know what the Thin Black Line versus the Porch is, it is a show where my camera acts crazy and pisses me off. No, it's a show where we come together and we debate slash argue for a few hours on all police related topics, and then we forget about it as soon as the show is over. Pretty much, yeah. We
Absolutely.
don't. We after the show is over, we kind of don't give a fuck. We all like come together and do our own show again. But for a few hours, we come to the show and we just talk shit. There's an open panel for everybody. If you want to come up and speak your piece, tell me why you hate cops. Tell me why you love cops. Tell me what we do right and wrong. Or if you want a cop and want to say what the citizens do right and wrong, you're welcome. So it's a show for everybody. I know a lot of people got a lot to say about us, and this is a show for you to come up and speak your piece. Don't be a bitch about it. Only thing we ask is if you come up on a panel, don't be in the chat talking your big talk. Come up. It's an open panel. Come up. We watch videos and we debate. We got a bunch of videos for us today. Um, I got one video where a woman is talking about the divide between the police department and the citizens. So that's a good one.
That's a fact. It's true.
Sure. And I think the news is the main reason why it's true, but we'll get to that. And I also want to get to the Miami-Dade shootout. I want to know why those cops are being charged. Now I think I know why, but I'm not sure. And you say you got a couple videos. What's yours?
Mine is for shit around here in Florida. Of course, we gotta keep
Of
it here
course.
locally in
Why,
Florida.
why would we not, sir?
And then there's another one that with hook nose. You know, I gotta bring hook nose every Tuesday.
Mm.
But I will say this: if I had to live in that fucking city that you live in with that whole singing and songy dancey shit, I will go crazy. You
What's
see how
that
they
again?
got them lights and shit in it, man? Oh god, it's
What
like
the hell are you talking about?
your intro.
Oh, I love my intro.
Yeah, it's too much sing songy, and it's too many lights. Too many lights. I can't do it.
Sound
Yeah,
like hate to me. I got nothing but love on my intro. Nothing.
No,
And
no, no.
I love
No, I'm
it.
talking about the city itself. I'm not caring about
No. The city is fire.
if I lived in that city, I would die. I would die.
Well, some would say if you live in Florida, you're crazy. So
To each their own. At least I can see the stars. Fake one.
I can see the stars out here too.
No, you can't.
You want to bet 5? I'll go outside and take a picture right now. Put 5 on it.
No. No.
No, you made a statement. Put 5 on it.
I want to see. Give me. I know what I want to see. If you want to do that, I bet you $5 you can't see a goddamn.
Don't. Now you trying to move the goalposts.
No, I bet you $5 you can't see a fucking a Milky Way or whatever they call those things. The constellation. Give me one constellation.
So $5, I won't. You won't see a constellation.
Without zooming in.
Bet.
Without zooming in.
Bet. I'll do it during the show. Bet.
Go ahead. I'll give you 5.
All right, bet. John the Baptist with our first super chat of the day. He says, "Tell me you're a gay cop without ex-gay cop without saying you're an ex-gay cop." John the Baptist been on the one today. He's been sending me his money, so God bless him, sir.
And he said that intro. I'm not disagreeing with him.
Well,
in the darkness.
Yes. Whether it's easy.
split right now. Can't get much more zesty than that, sir.
Hey, you just mad because you can't do it, bitch. Don't hate
That is a whole fact. I will break all my shit.
my shit's still fucked up.
Yeah, I break all my shit fucking with that. You ain't lying about that. It's stone cold hate. It is stone cold hate. All right, let me get with the let me drop the link. Everybody, here's the link. We drop the link. Uncle Tom will be dropping his too. We're gonna post it to the top. Come up here and speak your piece. Let me post it to the top real quick.
And my whole mouth just went dead on me.
Look at God. Look at God.
Did you put it on the wrong one? Oh, you put it on the right one. That's just not. You know, you look
Just retarded. Look who's the first dumbass to come up here.
damn.
What you need to do is go read my super chat. Read my
Would
super chat right.
Read
it right. Read it
you-
right.
No,
Read it right.
sir.
Go back and read it again. Go back and read it again.
I don't have to read nothing from niggers. Fuck
Go
around with
read,
you.
go read that super chat again.
Yeah. I read $20 and over good. And I know $5 super chat.
We ain't gonna do another show until you read this super chat the right way.
We ain't gonna do another show.
We ain't doing nothing. We ain't going no further this program until you read my super chat the right way. Read it, son. I would mess up every show. I would mess up every video.
All right. That's how you fix that shit. You can't mess nothing up not on the panel. Can't fix that. You ain't gonna mess up enough if you ain't on the panel. But congratulations, you tried it. Let's get to the first one. Let's get to the divide between
Buster.
the divide between the police and the community. And while we do that, I'll fix my camera. And Uncle Tom, you got an echo, sir. I wish you fixed that shit.
I got an echo.
Yes, sir.
I do.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure it's me?
I can hear myself when I'm talking to you. So yeah.
Wow, damn.
What I haven't heard is my super chat being read correctly.
You're about to hear yourself being dropped.
And then you want to give them a child support check.
That's a fact, sir. Hey, matter of fact, before we go to that one, let me go to the Miami-Dade police real quick. Because that's
you still hear echo?
yes. Yeah. It's like whenever I talk, I hear it in your it's good now. I want to know why these Miami-Dade cops are getting railroaded. And I truly want I think I know, but I'm curious.
The exclusive today, nearly 4.5 years after a UPS driver was shot and killed in his truck on Miramar Parkway. Local 10's Annalise Garcia confirming today that 4 Miami-Dade police officers will be indicted in connection with this case. She's joining us live now with much more. Annalise.
That's right. We've learned from sources that 4 Miami-Dade police officers are facing charges and expected to be indicted after this information just became known to us from the Police Benevolent Association. This is all in connection to that fatal shootout.
So 12 cops was shooting and only 4 got indicted. I don't know why, but only 4 got indicted. But it was 12 cops who did this total.
Involving a UPS driver who was held hostage back in 2019. The PBA telling us they're representing all 4.
long time.
Long
I'm
time.
waiting.
This mother waiting nearly 5 years for answers. Lucy Apolinario's son, a
This is a
UPS
screwed up
driver who
case.
was held hostage, shot and killed after a cross-county chase in December of 2019.
I was at the light when the shooting happened.
The chaotic tragedy happened December 5th, 2019. It started in Coral Gables, where two men, Lamar Alexander and Ronnie Hill, robbed a jewelry store. Then they hijacked a UPS truck with the 27-year-old driver still inside. This sparked a police chase through 2 counties. Things ended with nearly 24 police officers from multiple agencies firing their weapons at the truck at a busy intersection, Miramar Parkway and Flamingo Road.
Bullet holes in his heart.
When the smoke cleared, the subjects Alexander and Hill were both dead, and so were the UPS driver, Frank Ordonez, and 70-year-old Rick Cutshaw, who was hit by a stray bullet while sitting in his
That's
car
fucked
on his
up.
way home from work.
Y me alegra saber de que
Fast forward 4.5 years after the Broward State Attorney's Office.
Them dumbasses used the civilian cars for cover time.
Yeah. Talk about the criminals.
No, the cops.
Okay, I was just finna say. I hope you talking about the cops.
Yeah.
Presented the investigation
You're muted, Tom. I don't know what the hell going on. We can't even hear you.
to the grand jury. 4 Miami-Dade police officers involved are being indicted, likely facing serious charges after what happened. The Police Benevolent Association, who's representing all 4, shared a statement with Local 10 that reads in part, "We're extremely disappointed that after almost 5 years, these officers are finding themselves indicted for something they had seconds to decide. The Broward State's Attorney's Office is prosecuting officers for responding to armed subjects, where they just got done prosecuting an officer for not responding in Parkland." So we are still working to get some more information. There's not a lot yet released because this is still a sealed indictment. As soon as we learn anything else, we'll be sure to bring it to you. We are expecting to see these 4.
Go ahead. We got you now.
Are you echoing?
No.
Okay. No, I thought we had this conversation along. I want to say like someone else. It had to be someone else. I had this conversation with you.
God damn it.
I think the problem was it's the perception.
What the fuck are you doing?
Same thing I do every evening. I don't know what we're doing here. I go
Mute yourself.
I was finna start talking. Then Tom beat me to it.
Go ahead, talk so you can get your stuff out the way. Go ahead.
No, go ahead and go. I'll wait on you, Tom.
No. Please go first.
I'll let this little short.
No, please go first. Please go first. I'm begging you.
So stupid.
I go first when you read my super chat. Nah, but seriously, all 4 of those cops should get charged.
Why?
The way they was pursuing and shooting with all the civilians in between, that's just not a good look for the whatever city it is. I forgot what city it was. Just that fast. Don't even make a difference.
Miami.
Miami.
It's just not a good. It's just not a good look. You putting too many civilians in a line of fire.
Yeah, for them to what they're gonna, like they just said, is for a split-second decision. No, they have more than a split-second decision now.
No, they didn't.
So in that situation, they just can't pursue without shooting.
They didn't pursue. They did pursue, but you're saying they pursued without shooting.
Can they pursue without shooting?
Sure. But when the thing is, when you have an armed hostage, when you got a hostage in there with 2 armed individuals, what do you do there? And I'm gonna just say it like this, then I'll let you go. Sometimes you got a bad situation, and the only thing you can do is not make the situation worse. Sometimes it's
okay. How do you make that situation not worse?
How do you make it not worse? It's pretty much just getting out there alive and trying to have as many people undead.
Okay. Hey,
honestly,
they failed that day then.
Okay, so you got 2 guys who took a UPS man hostage.
Absolutely.
Tell me what was the likelihood of that not ending in a shootout?
So you could. I'm not saying you can make it. Can be a delight. Probably it can be about 30% chance it'll end in a shootout.
That's bullshit. Tom,
let me tell you how.
Tom, hold on. Let me ask Tom that question. What's the likelihood of not ending in the shootout, Tom? And be serious.
It's gonna end out in a shootout.
100% of the time, John the Baptist. You are crazy.
Well,
It's
okay, so no,
in the shootout.
I phrased the percentage wrong, but because I do end in the shootout. You're right, it's in the shootout. But the point what I was trying to phrase it is this: it could be in a situation where it's not as deadly as this one. In the situation where you put so many lives in danger.
I feel you on that one. I
Pursue,
agree with that one.
pursue to a less populated area, or wait till the conditions are better than what they are right now.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
it's
I
gonna
agree
be
with
a
you.
lot
It's
of
going to end in
collateral
the shoot.
damage,
It's going to end in the shootout.
you know? And that's the problem. There's going to be a lot of collateral damage if they don't do it just right. I think the look of it is that they did it on a freeway or a highway, whatever you want to call it, where we know if you know Miami, you know there's a lot of fucking traffic there, and especially at those times. So it's just a bad perception of what it is, and to especially have a innocent bystander get shot because of where it actually went down is another problem because you have all those people around and there's no way in and out of there without and they were using the civilian cars as
Cover.
as cover. So with them still in their cars, so it's just a all around bad deal, and I understand why they indict those four. I don't think nothing's going to happen to them, but I understand what they're trying to do it for because we all know politics. Politics is they're gonna get somebody, and they're gonna get those four. And I don't even know why they're only attacking those four instead of the rest of them. Because, I mean, if you're gonna get four, if there's 12 people shooting, they should have got all 12. I don't understand why they're only taking four to be the scapegoats. I will say that I don't understand it.
How far do you let the chase go?
You got to get into a clearing.
What if you on my? I don't know Miami, so they on. Well, I'm guessing.
There. Only thing you can do is let them go to Key West, well, the furthest keys. That's it. I mean, what they gonna do? Either they gonna stop or they gonna keep going. That's all you can do.
So the longer that
So
chase
why
go
would
on, I'm
so
gonna tell
why
you
would
that
it?
the
Oh
more
my bad. Go
dangerous.
ahead.
The longer that chase go on, the more dangerous it gets. It literally was a bad situation that only can turn worse.
That's what I said. I mean, it's always
So
it's just
so
where
yo,
they handled it at.
so to your point, LA, yes, but I think the casualty of lives could be just the people inside the UPS truck.
That person was
Now,
gonna die. That person was gonna die
correct,
anyway.
correct. I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like the two inside gonna die. Well, the person
No,
inside gonna die.
it wasn't two inside. There was only
One
one
of
inside.
them decided.
Well, yeah,
Then a
correct. I mean, yeah,
bystander in the
correct.
car died. Yeah, no matter what. That I hate to say it, and it sounds terrible, but everybody in this panel been in the military before. That person inside that UPS truck was a goner. It was a small chance that he was going to survive that. A very, very, very small chance.
I'm surprised they didn't wreck out. That was my only thing. They didn't wreck out. And I think
I got a question. Who started the shooting?
I think the police. From what
That's
I'm
odd.
gathering, I thought so too. So I went through all the stories to try to see if the guy shot at the cops first, and only thing I could come up with. So this is another story with it. They all keep saying that the cop shot at the guy first. Hold on, let me bring this up real quick.
But Mayo, to your point, it don't matter who starts shooting first.
Yeah, it does.
Let's say the
No, sir.
no
Yes,
no
it
Yeah,
does.
it does.
no. Let me say this. I think even if let's say the people inside the criminal inside the UPS truck, let's say they shot first.
okay.
You're still putting if you return fire, you're still putting citizens in danger.
What?
So you can't defend yourself if citizens are in
I'm not
danger?
I'm not saying okay.
I'm asking an honest question.
Yeah, you tripping, John
To
the
me,
Baptist.
You
I
do
may
not
be, I'm,
give up the right of self-defense because
you're
somebody else
correct.
may be in danger. And police have that same right as you and I.
That may be that's probably I know you're right. I mean, when I hear you talk, you're probably right. But I just struggle with putting innocent lives in danger.
It does,
But you're probably
sometimes
right. You're probably right.
you
You're
just
probably
can't
right,
help
though.
it. It's I don't know why the butterfly said it does matter. It doesn't matter.
Well, my guess on why these four officers they were the bullets found in the bodies of the innocent,
Okay.
or some of the bullets found in the bodies.
It was a bunch of different agencies. I'm curious to see if it was any feds. I'm curious to see if there's any feds out there. I'm curious to see if it was any feds out there because they say multiple agencies were involved in this. So I'm curious to see if any feds were out there. But this is another news story, and from what I gather, the cops shot first.
Charges could be coming for several officers 5 years after their involvement in a deadly shootout. 4 Miami-Dade officers are expected to be indicted by a Broward grand jury for their roles in the 2019 shootout in Miramar. They were after a pair of jewelry store robbers who carjacked a UPS truck at gunpoint in Coral Gables, held the driver hostage, leading police on an hours-long chase. Once the truck was finally stopped in Miramar, officers and the group opened fire at each other.
See, and it was an hours-long chase. So it wasn't 10 minutes, it was hours. So at what point do you continue to let it go on? They're going to beat this case. Hands down, they're gonna beat it.
Oh yeah.
The only reason
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is one reason why I want to be.
Nothing gonna happen, right? Because just the situation that they find themselves in. Only thing I would say is, I understand that they're saying that. I understand that the cops have the right to defend themselves and all that good stuff. That shit too. But as you look at what's around you, they didn't give a shit about no one in there. Because just think about the people sitting in their cars and that one person that got struck and killed. They didn't ask to be a part of none of that shit.
But that's why I keep on asking you, how long do you let it go? Like, Tom, I understand this spot was fucked up, but they let it go on for hours.
I get it.
At some point in time, there's no place would have been a good place for this.
Where
can they shut down? Can they shut down the highway? I mean, can they? I don't know. Can they shut down the highway or something?
Absolutely, they could have.
They shut down the highway.
Know where they're going to do that.
I mean, how you shut down the highway, right?
Well,
but then they get stuck in the middle of the shutdown because when traffic is jamming, where's the cars going to go?
Here's the problem. You can. I'm guaranteed they're on 995. They're on 95.
I was thinking the same thing, but I have no clue. But I'm guessing
95. It ain't too many places where where you can't shut it down at. But like I said, it's just a horrible perception of of justice. Just put it that way. Especially using the fucking civilian cars as a motherfucking shield.
I'm gonna use whatever vehicle I can when somebody's shooting at me.
With civilians in it, that's not okay. Well, yeah, it's each their own.
I mean, it's a bad look but once again, when you in these type of
situations, look for somebody who's never been in a shootout.
Yeah, what I'm saying is a bad look.
About it, they should have had those civilians get out of the cars.
I mean, that's easy to say when you getting shot at. You not.
I understand that, but that's what
I mean.
There's no other. The only thing I can do is Monday quarterback this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, shit. There's no way to say it was gonna. That's why I said I think they're gonna beat it. Even though I think Miami cops are the worst cops in the fucking union, I don't think they could get it. I don't think anything's gonna happen with this.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why I say is a bad look is because of what you said. But when looks don't fucking matter when you're in these situations. Like, you can't worry about how things look. You really can't. I mean, at this point,
reason why I'm talking about the cops in this situation. I'm not trying to put them in prison right now, but just the way what I'm seeing, I wouldn't want to be a cop. I couldn't put myself in that situation where I got to shoot civilians to get to the bad guys.
They didn't shoot civilians.
I know they're not aiming to shoot the civilians. I know that's not there.
They never said the cop shot the civilians. They said the civilian was just shot, but they don't know how he got shot. I mean, it goes with some credence what Mayo say. Maybe the bullet ended up in the civilian that died, but we don't know yet. Yeah. We truly don't know.
No,
I want to see the trajectory shots and all that.
Well, the thing about it, I guess the same cases can be used by the criminals the same as the cops.
You know, because if that guy took a wild shot off like the box truck frame and a ricochet and nailed him in the fucking eyeball, that makes a difference.
That is a crazy place to get into a shootout.
You know what I mean? Oh, it's a horrible place to get a shootout.
That's what I'm saying. And if they're saying the cop shot first, that makes it worse.
Does it?
No, they didn't.
Yes. We don't know.
And that's
all we know is what LA said is what he read or what he heard so far that they shot first. Cop shot first.
from
But
all
we
the
don't
from all the reports.
know what's
word-
facts though.
Well, the word was like they use often in the news that shots just rang out.
Well, shots never just rang out. People.
I know,
Well,
but
I
that's what
gotta
they like to say in these stories.
hold on. Hold on. Let me read this part.
Fire, yeah.
Hey, and for the 9, well,
Gunfire
with the
erupted.
16 people that are on Rumble, now it's 9. 9 people on Rumble. Thank y'all for being here. If y'all want to be a part of the show, I did drop the link in the chat on Rumble if you want to come up and give your input on what's being spoken about.
The Miami-Dade Police Department said Monday it expected 4 of their officers to be indicted. The UPS driver, Frank or Dinez or whatever, died in a confrontation between police and 2 carjackers. On December 5th, Dinez was taken hostage by 2 men and who stole his truck after robbing a Coral Gables jewelry store. They led police on a high-speed chase. The pursuit ended when a UPS driver encountered heavy traffic at the intersection. Police got out. See, that's another thing, Tom. I mean, they stopped the truck because of the traffic. Like I said before. So if they would have blocked traffic, it would be even worse. Like this, I mean, you can't say you can stop traffic because this shit would have happened. But okay.
But I tell you what you can do, because I think one thing you right about LA.
In the corner, you see what's actually happening over to the corner. You see it. That's what you see.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna play that. The pursuit ended when a UPS driver encountered heavy traffic at an intersection. Police got out their vehicles and approached the truck with their weapons drawn, using bystanders' vehicles as cover. I think that's what they probably got them indicted. Seconds later, a barrage of gunshots rang out. A total of 20 officers from different agencies fired into, so I said 12, but it was 20, into the carjacked UPS. The suspects, Alexander and Hill, were killed, along with the UPS driver, and the family wants the cops involved to be held responsible. You piece of shit.
They had the hijackers had the UPS driver still driving.
Yes, sir.
And they were hiding in the back. And what that is, if they just open, listen, we already know that the damn police opened fire, and most of them didn't hit their target area, and that driver was probably the first one killed.
That's a hell of a statement to make if you ain't got no proof.
I will say this though, and I think you're right about this, LA.
Bizarre. He was the first one killed. Because he's a driver in an open truck.
You ain't got no proof of that, sir. Cut it out.
My God. So is it hard? Is it not fair to say that?
It's 100% not fair to say that.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, John.
Because remember, the police could see in the back, could see into the truck. The back door is wide open.
I hear you, right? We're cool. Take it off.
So LA, what I think you're right about is that UPS driver was gonna drop. He was gonna die anyway, no matter what was gonna happen. So to be honest, they should took that truck out.
He was probably the first one there.
God almighty, hold on. They should have took that truck out within the first mile.
Yeah, but then people would have been bitching they didn't give it a chance.
No,
it's a lose-lose situation.
It is. You're right. Because it's a lose-lose situation. You got to go with the best odds. The less people involved, the better you are.
The best
increase your odds. The longer this goes on, the more people are going to be involved in it.
The best,
you're right. And you're right. He's going to die. He's going to die. That UPS driver's going to die no matter what.
The crazy part is the best odds is what the perception is, and it's not right. And at the point is no good results. Like it's no good perception of this. The best odds is whatever people perception is, which has zero to do with the case. Yeah. That's the best odds.
So do you think? Okay, so let me ask you a question there. Do you think you said it was like 4 people that got shot by 4 people that died, civilians that died? I guess.
No.
2. In what part of the shootout do you think it happened? In the beginning, the middle, or the end?
They say hours. Oh, you talking about when people die? I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. I wouldn't even want to guess on that.
It was less than a minute.
Man, the shootout didn't last crazy long. but they was chasing this car. They were chasing it for hours. So this is part of the chase right here. Look at this.
Now at 11, a Broward County grand jury has returned an indictment against.
In my opinion, what Tom was saying is kind of, look at this right here. There's nobody there on this part of the highway right here.
Could have ended it right there.
Trying to get the, but once again, this goes to what this woke movement is, right? Because they always want to try to end something, give people leeway until you can't anymore. So I guarantee you, and you always tell me Miami is a bunch of fucking liberal cucks, right?
Absolutely.
So right here, and in this shit right here, and they would have shot this bitch up. Why didn't you try to get him to stop?
No,
Why didn't you take a long time?
I think they should have. It's a box truck.
I get you. I agree with you. I'm just saying what people would have said.
Yeah. They should have flipped the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't. But like you say all the time, you can't worry about what people are going to say. You just got to do your job.
But the problem is
because civilians would never understand. Like I started out saying earlier, the first thing I said was they shouldn't have shot with so many people around.
The problem is
we always going to think like that.
Stand down by their command.
Yeah.
Oh no, we know that. I know they did, but I think, I know they did. I'm not saying they didn't. Just like the motherfucker just got indicted for not fucking doing shit at Parkland. I agree. I know that they're all fucking liberal bitches out there, but that's what I was saying. Like, they had opportunities to stop this shit over the hours. They just, whoever was calling the shots don't need to be there, be in charge, because right there at that point, and that, if you looking at that scene right there, we already know that front car right there is a fucking cop car. In this shit, they could have pit maneuvered that bitch 4 ways of Sunday. Right
what
there.
Time of day? What time of day was this again?
Midday.
Oh, and that how we looked that empty? Yeah, that was the best time to do it.
Yeah, but does their department allow pit?
Absolutely.
It's Florida.
No.
I'm pretty sure they do.
No, you cannot say that though.
I can look it up for you. I'm quite sure they do.
And did they in 2020? Were there any officers trained in it?
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, let's look it up.
Because a lot of these departments got rid of pit maneuvers and then went back like 2-3 years later.
2019 is when this happened, right?
Yeah, they also got rid of chases. They also got rid of police pursuits.
Yep.
Broward
Because
County
there was a
grand
case
jury
in
has
Dallas
returned an
too,
indictment.
where a SWAT team took out a guy driving and they suspended the SWAT team member.
They have not stopped pit maneuvers here. They still do them. In 2019, they still did pit maneuvers. I don't know why they didn't.
Which agency though? Highway Patrol, State Police.
It was Florida Highway Patrol, Miami-Dade. Now I don't know about the other ones that is what do they say? 20 different police departments.
12 agencies, I think.
Yeah.
12 agencies. Yeah, okay. I know the highway, Florida Highway Patrol does.
Yeah, they do that shit all the time. Them motherfuckers.
They even have a motherfucker pit maneuver goddamn class.
Shit, they got a pit maneuver channel on YouTube.
Yeah, it's right here. Florida pit maneuvers.
Yeah, they don't fucking
I'll tell you that capture car would have been a good idea here.
Yeah.
Indictment against 4 Miami-Dade police officers involved in this fatal shooting.
They let this shit go on for too
UPS
long,
truck
man.
Carjacking nearly 4
Right
years
there.
ago.
I mean, another good. God, instead of just following this cat, but remember, this is 2019. This is after George Floyd. We all got to put this shit in our memory, right?
Oh, I got you. I'm with you. All right.
Yeah. So this is 2019. This is after George Floyd. This is when people were talking about police abusing black folks. They killing black folks too fast. You got 2 black men in the UPS truck. All this shit matters. We can say now that that they should have, but in 2019, think of the climate. They literally let cities burn the fuck down because they didn't want to look like they were abusing black folks. So we got to put this into perspective. I don't think. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go on record and say I know these cops won't get indicted. Well, won't get arrested. And I swear to, and I hope they fucking sue the goddamn district attorney's office. This is bullshit. This is crazy. Because the district attorney's office is the reason why this shit happened. and the bosses. They the reason why. This is bullshit.
I think the people who are calling the shots need to be held accountable.
That's a fact. I agree.
Go tonight.
If they told you to stand down and not pit that heavy ass truck or the heavy light truck, then they're fucking it, especially in open areas where they could have easily pitted the motherfucker.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I don't know. I can't blame. Like I said, I can't blame the motherfuckers that are just following orders.
Mhm.
I have to blame the motherfuckers who call the shots, because we all know at the end of the day, the motherfucker at the top is supposed to go down with the motherfucking ship.
And you think he is?
Hell no.
Hell no.
That's a fact.
Supposed
He's
to.
hired by the mayor.
Mhm.
He ain't going nowhere.
Supposed to.
Well, cause he doing what his boss told him to do.
Yeah.
No, his
Stand
boss
there.
didn't tell him. His boss didn't never tell him not to do his job.
Shit. Are you fucking kidding me? These mayors, dude, they voting bases is these Negroes. Are you kidding me, sir?
I'm talking about. I'm not convinced with down here.
You say Miami is liberal, right?
Miami it's a mixed bag of they're just fucking idiots. That has nothing to do with whether they're liberal or not. They're just fucking idiots.
I'm gonna go ahead and disagree, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and disagree.
Okay.
You got to think about 2019, man.
Jacksonville is more liberal than anywhere else. Jacksonville and Tampa.
I think you just got to think about it in 2019 aspect of how bad shit it was.
Sure, I will give you that. I'll give you that. They're but most of the people in Miami usually don't even fucking vote, bro.
That don't mean these damn. What month did this happen? I'm curious now.
June.
See, this was George Floyd happened in May. This is right after this shit, sir. Now it's even becoming more clear.
I was just going off what it said on the screen. It said June.
No, June 8th.
I don't think it was June. The reason I don't think it was June because, like right now, it rained like a motherfucker every afternoon. So it would have been raining like a sumbitch. It feels afternoon, so it had to be earlier than that when that happened.
It was December
of 2019.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
Well, yeah. So this still was during the fucking height of George Floyd shit.
Absolutely. But that George Floyd shit down here didn't last that long, bro.
6 months is good, sir.
I don't even think it lasted 6 months. Here in Florida, I don't think it lasted that long, bro. I don't remember like even there was no cities burning here in Florida like that. Not that I seen, especially not in Miami. You would have heard about that shit. All I seen was a whole bunch of stupid ass protests walking, but it wasn't like niggas wasn't getting out of pocket like that. So
I don't know. This one's watching this.
Driver's stepfather who wants the officers who opened fire held accountable.
Those 21 officers went home that day to their families. Fran never made it here.
Joe Marino remembers his stepson, Frank Ordonez, a 27-year-old
I feel bad for
UPS
him.
driver killed in the shootout on Miramar Parkway in December of 2019.
Frank left 2 young girls. Now they're 8 and 9. And still they ask for their dad every day.
Ordonez was making deliveries.
Why didn't you
in
tell
his
him he's
truck
dead?
when he was carjacked and taken hostage by 2 suspects who had just robbed a Coral Gables.
I mean, to be more upset at the cops than the motherfuckers who take them hostage is crazy. But that show you they know where the money gonna come from, the police department.
listen, I know this sound bad.
Go ahead.
As a driver, as much as I had to slow down as many times there was, I'm jumping the fuck out. This shit is stupid. What are we doing here?
Tom, I was thinking the same thing, especially on a vehicle got a fucking door like that.
What are we fucking doing here?
You ain't shooting me rolling down while I'm rolling down the fucking highway.
Man,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was thinking the same thing.
I'm taking the skin scrapes and every damn thing else. At least I'll be a fucking live. You crazy as cat shit.
And to be a dick, I'm taking the keys with me.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to
in
you.
neutral, taking the keys with me and jumping.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried my best to flip that motherfucker. I'm doing a turn like them motherfuckers they ain't never see before. They like, I'm gonna give the cops a signal time. I'm gonna do this. That mean back the fuck up because I'm flipping this big bitch. We all gonna be fucked up, but I'm gonna be alive. I'm gonna have my seatbelt on. Once they see me put my seatbelt on, them two niggas in the back going, they listen, dang, that ain't on me. I'm flipping this bitch completely over. Cause you know that bitch ain't got no good equilibrium. I'm turning that bitch over all the way.
It don't take much to flip them some bitches. That's why I didn't understand. I just to this day I just don't understand. Even I remember when this shit happened because I talked about this shit. I may have not talked it on here. I may have just rambled on my own shit. And I was like, why didn't he jump the fuck out? I just did it. I just like whoop. That's all it takes.
Especially when he got into traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm jumping on someone's fucking hood, dog.
Jewelry store. The chase ended 30 miles away in Miramar, where
not
police said the suspects opened fire, forcing
right
officers to fire back.
That door right open too. You ain't lying. Shit, right there.
You. Killing the two suspects, Ordonez and an innocent driver making a
right there. I'm flipping out. I mean, that bitch is getting turned over.
Off Flamingo Road. Monday, a
right, where
Broward
did the
grand
fourth
jury
guy die? Because all these stories after the fact are saying 3.
I ain't hear about a fourth guy.
No, it's just him and the
that's I'm talking the second innocent person.
They say he was in a car. He was just a white dude inside the car.
Yeah, but they're not. Every story about this afterwards mentions the 3 people in the UPS truck dead.
Yeah,
nothing
but
about a bystander.
Yeah, bystander inside the car died. This old white dude.
Earned an indictment against 4 Miami-Dade officers who fired their weapons.
You're not hearing it.
Police Benevolent Association responded angrily, saying in a statement, "We're extremely disappointed that after almost 5 years, these officers are finding themselves indicted."
They're just gonna repeat the same shit.
I don't know, man. That's one I know that even if they're getting indicted, they're not. I know ain't shit gonna happen. When does the question would be was when does self preservation kick in for you as an individual? That's the real question.
Sooner than what he thought it would be. He was tripping.
I ain't never would ride on cop the motherfucker save my life, dog. That's crazy.
Oh, another thing, they had actually shot a female employee at the store, so cops knew they were real.
What was their name? Were they some regular old jigaboos or were they some immigrant jigaboos?
No, he was black. Lamar something like Lamar Alexander and something here.
Yeah.
That could mean there still could have been Haitian though.
Nah,
hold on, Lamar Alexander not mean black. They could be white with Lamar Alexander. What we doing here?
And Ronnie Jerome Hill.
Yeah, same.
Those are white names. Those are all white names. Don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, they must be white face. They must be white wearing blackface, sir. They can't get much blacker than what they are, sir. I seen them.
You own one right now. You own one right now, sir. You own one right now, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he tripping.
No, if they were Haitian, they'd be Christian names.
Jamar is a Christian name, sir.
Mm-hmm. I'm flipping that bitch over the fuck out of here.
Listen, what's the range of rubber bullets? Far enough.
They not accurate. We already had this discussion.
Yeah,
they not accurate as shit. But you know what is accurate? Car flips. Because I'm flipping that bitch. I'm flipping that fucking box truck over.
I don't understand that shit.
Tom, you know what's real accurate? Flips. Because that bitch is getting flipped over.
Hey. You could have turned that bitch hard right.
Hey, that bitch would have went.
Damn.
Hard right and go straight out the door. What are we doing?
Shit, dude. All I need is a 410 with buckshot, and I can take out the tires.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was just not. It's just a bad look, man.
Speed up real fast and hit the brakes. Fall out the window. There's so much you could have did. I'm not gonna sit there and just leave you.
I'm sending both of them to the front window.
Like, I'm not gonna sit there and just allow y'all to dictate whether I'm gonna live or die. That's not gonna happen.
LA,
I'm sorry.
They got up to speeds of 70 miles an hour.
Yo,
with no seatbelts, doors open. Ain't no. I'm hitting that bitch like. We all going, dog. What are we doing?
I'm putting my paratrooper training to good use.
Hey, all you gotta do is jump out and roll, bitch. What are we doing? Shit,
Yeah.
I car ain't shit.
Them two jigaboos gonna be through that front windshield like nothing you ever seen. They might be indicting me for murder by the time I'm done with them niggas. And then I'm gonna hit the gas and run them over. I was scared. I was terrified. I was terrified. I don't know what to do.
I was scared for my life.
Mhm.
I don't understand. But that's what I'm saying. The questions with me, I don't even right now at this point in time, I can't even care about the cops because they did what they only see fit. We all knew was gonna happen. I already knew that was gonna happen. You ain't gotta tell me much. Motherfuckers out here shooting dogs for less, let alone humans. You know, when does self-preservation kick in for you? And it's like he was just like, I'm just gonna wait for these motherfuckers to maybe have a hostage negotiation or some shit. This ain't the motherfucking movies. Yeah, start yelling, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. yo.
Oh shit.
I'm telling you, what the fuck are we doing? I don't know.
I'm flipping. I'm telling you right now. I'm waiting till we get to a lake, and I'm jumping out and letting that bitch go right. There's so much shit I'm gonna do. Like I'm swerving. Like god damn, I'm with y'all at this point. Like these Negroes, they gonna be dead and not
Feeding
dead.
them motherfuckers to the Gators.
That's a fact.
We're gonna do something.
Yeah, I'm not giving you myself.
All right, jump left. That's all we're doing. Get ready. Hey, out of yeet that bitch.
Yeah,
Real quick.
Yeah. All right. So this is the second one I got. Florida deputies conduct another Florida case shows the vibe between law enforcement and the public. This guy was a trip. This guy was a fucking trip. Oh, we doing Florida today, apparently. It's all Florida.
Next here tonight to an investigation into law enforcement. The death of George Floyd in 2020 ushered in a new era of calls for transparency, equity, and accountability. And nearly 4 years later, that spotlight remains as the public continues to question the actions police sworn to protect.
Fucking equity.
New tonight, bringing voices from our community to the forefront. Tips from you led I-Team investigator Kylie McGivern to look at the history of one Hillsborough County deputy as agencies work to maintain or rebuild.
Go ahead.
That white bitch when she was young was hot as shit.
That was so long ago.
It don't matter. I'm just saying. That's all I want to say.
Trust. And Kylie joins us now in studio with what she uncovered. Kylie?
Yes, our I-Team got a tip about concerns surrounding a deputy's Facebook post and what a community.
Let me see what y'all think about this. I didn't see anything wrong with this. People made a big deal of this shit. I'm like, what? This matter of fact, he was right. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'm gonna take up for this white man. He was right. But they wanted to make a big deal out of this. And this is them saying he had bad conduct.
Community activists called racial undertones.
So you know it's bullshit when you say something has racial undertones. Not it was racist, just racial undertones.
Yeah, so they didn't want to use the dog whistle. They didn't the dog whistles and the dog whistles.
Yeah. Undertones. I don't know what the fuck that means, but okay.
I don't know what that is.
What caught our attention is the deputy's name, Sean Bush. A year and a half ago, community members alerted us to a use of force incident involving Bush. We requested his personnel file and digging further, found another internal affairs investigation. This one was involving improper use of his official position. This officer's story is an example of what experts say is a divide between public perception and law enforcement policies. We do want to warn you, some of what you're about to see may be disturbing.
We've got some strange currents going on in our society right now that really seek to delegitimize law enforcement.
That's a fact, DeSantis.
In April, Governor Ron DeSantis
Cheers
signed
to you,
a bill
sir.
into law that will go into effect in July,
Cheers for you.
stripping city and county review boards of their ability to investigate officer misconduct.
They'll stack it with activists.
That's what I'm talking
and they'll
about.
just start reviewing things and trying to put people under the gun.
As soon as Uncle Trump win this presidency, you next, sir. You get my vote. If that little Indian dude don't get it, you got it.
That there's no basis.
Democratic State Rep Christopher Benjamin of Miami Gardens had debated the bill.
We don't believe
Nobody cares about you.
police
Nobody cares.
properly police the police.
This is where my face is entrusted.
We met community activist Dr. Michelle Williams in East Tampa. Williams emailed Hillsborough County Sheriff Chad Chronister expressing deep concerns over Bush's Facebook post, showing a black man, supposedly one of the Kansas City Chiefs parade shooters, handcuffed.
This is how delusional jigaboos are, especially jigabets. They're more mad, they're more upset at the Facebook post where he say, treat him like y'all did Kyle Rittenhouse, instead of being mad at this jigaboo for killing multiple people. Think about this for a second. This jigaboo killed multiple people at a parade. That's fine. But because this dude posted something saying he like treat him like I did Kyle Rittenhouse, that's a problem.
That's asking for equality.
Equity, sir. Equity.
Yeah, whatever.
No, sir. He's asking for equality, sir.
And this bitch said this shit out loud. This bitch said this shit out loud like it makes sense. And apparently somebody didn't tell her shut the fuck up, because I would have emailed her back, shut the fuck up. He killed multiple people. Like, so I would have hit her with, are you saying that you condone this man killing multiple people? Because let me put that to the news, that you're condoning it.
Sir, when the ages and the races of the shooters were released, that story disappeared.
Not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It was out there for a good 2 weeks. How long are they gonna actually give black shooters? About the same amount of time they gave this one. It's about the right amount of time before they moved on. They're not gonna get what they want out of this actual shooter or anyone like this. They killed what, black people? You know what I'm saying? And what did they kill? White people?
No, they
killed a Mexican chick.
No, again, she's good as black. So
a bunch of people got shot.
A whole bunch of people got shot. And I remember that, but that's what I'm saying. It's not like they killed. Oh no, it's not like a white person killed a whole bunch of different other races. That's what they want. That's the billboard they want to see.
They don't want this at the same time, Tom.
No. They want this.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Still gets clicks and views for a
Like
little.
4,000, 5,000 views. It ain't gonna get to 50 or 100 or 200,000.
That's what I said. They still gets a couple clicks and views because you still got to keep something in the news that's negative. And this is something that happened. Plus, it was at the Kansas City Chief parade. So yes, it's gonna get your clicks for 2 weeks, and then it dies off. It's about the right time.
Don't you remember the Bill Maher episode on this?
Yes.
With what's her name?
No, I don't remember it.
Oh yeah.
But it's just, I don't understand why people actually act like they didn't see this coming. It happens at every fucking carnival or some stupid shit like that. Fucking
yeah, but I don't. It don't happen that much at Super Bowl parades.
No. That's why I said carnivals and shit.
It's Juneteenth weekend this weekend, guys. It's gonna be shoot 'em up.
50 motherfuckers got shot last weekend. What are we doing?
I know.
That's a fact at the Puerto Rican Day Parade in Chicago. So.
Yo, motherfucker. I was like, do y'all? And these motherfuckers get out here and talk and be like, I was like, do y'all ever get mad and be like, we sick of this shit?
No, never. Because they're not. No, they're not. Let's finish this.
Caption MSM or mainstream media rats. Persecute him just like you did Kyle Rittenhouse.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Thank you, bitch. Enough is enough. I'm so glad you said that, tattoo.
Now you're putting racial undertone posts on your social media page.
The bitch is a doctor and a community activist. All right.
She's not a doctor, sir. She a doctor. She a doctor like Jill Biden, a doctor.
Oh my God.
So's chief communications officer told us the social media post prompted an internal review that found no violation of policy.
That's a fact. He didn't say anything racist. He didn't even mention any names. So I don't know how the bitch. Okay. The man didn't do nothing wrong.
Because we listen, minus Mayo racist ass, right? If you are someone that is of some type of fucking color, except for on Thursday, we know Mayo got his black stripes on Thursday. if you are fucking of any color, if you say something about any other race besides white folks on any other day of the week, you, sir, are absolutely a coon. What are we doing here? You can't speak against niggas. You can't show pictures about niggas. You can't hold niggas accountable for the action they doing because we know white folks have done it more than black folks.
I mean,
They're
that's it.
not responsible for the bullshit that they do. The white people are the reason why these people are doing what they're doing. They
Yes.
put their guns in the motherfucking community. They gave them the crack. They gave them the PCP rooms, all the rest shit. They brought that shit in the black community and told them niggas, here's some free shit, distribute it, make y'all motherfuckers retarded, and then in 20, 30 years, we gonna look at the outcome and say, it's our fault. At least that's what they want us to believe.
JFC is strong, sir.
After reviewing nearly 500 pages making up Bush's file, we found more than a dozen commendations and awards and 5 internal affairs investigations.
That is not a lot at all. I don't know why this. That's literally nothing. What the fuck?
I don't get this
And if
shit.
there weren't body cams, there'd have been 20.
Shit. He got 12 accommodations and 5 complaints. That is not a lot. I don't get that. I don't know what they're trying to prove here. I don't know. In 20 years or some shit, that's literally nothing. Fuck. I thought it was going to be 1,000. This motherfucker say, okay. All right, news. This is why nobody trusts the mainstream media ever. He proving your point. Y'all proving his point. Y'all stupid.
3 of those were for traffic crashes said to be avoidable.
I've been following this deputy's history.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. So it wasn't for violating anybody. It was just for traffic. Tom, get your girl. What we doing here, Tom?
Wait a minute.
And those were initiated by the department.
Which ones are we talking about? Are we talking about the white woman or the doc?
No, the darkie, sir. You're black today. The darkie. Get your girl.
No, sir.
Yeah, get your girl. So this bitch been following this man's career, and all they can come up with was 3. Because apparently the man a bad driver. I give him that. And that's it.
I guess.
And this is news. Okay.
For quite a bit. There was an incident where his body cam was on and he was being recorded very aggressively handling a transgender.
All right, I'm turning this off. Fuck it. I'm done. I can't do it no more. You're right.
No, let this play.
I'm done. I'm done. Go ahead, Tom. Your turn. I'm done. I thought this bitch had something for me. I didn't know she was doing this. I did not know this bitch was going to do this, Tom. I'm done. I'm done.
When they have nothing, they invent it.
He was being aggressive with another man.
I'm done, Tom.
Sir, you gotta finish it out. You start.
I don't, sir. Please don't make me do this.
I'll finish it because I want to see the redhead jigaboo.
Oh my god,
Tom! I think we watched this before.
We did.
This was down in the Keys, wasn't it?
Please don't make me do this.
I don't know. Probably.
Please don't make me do this, man.
LA, I know you was a quitter, LA.
You only got 3 more minutes, man. Then go ahead and ride that shit out.
Female.
A use of force incident in 2020 when Bush responded to a domestic violence call involving Jenny DeLeon.
Is this my house?
6 feet,
Okay, this is so awesome. Thank you for your service.
Bush later told Internal Affairs DeLeon grabbed his wrist, pulled it off the car, and he lost his balance.
Hold up, you can't take my car. You know I said no coronavirus. Don't touch me. You know nothing about.
Get on the ground. Don't touch me, okay? Get on the ground.
You know coronavirus touch my car.
Stay on the ground.
No.
Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. Don't resist.
Oh, but I resisted. Oh.
Taser.
Is he deaf?
Stay on your back.
No.
Is he a deaf transgender?
No, he just foreign and gay.
Ooh, he gave him the act right.
Attorney Catherine Viker obtained the video when
Look at that white woman. You see her walk up them steps? Ooh, she had that switch. Go ahead, white woman.
He was working on a separate case defending a Hillsborough officer also accused of excessive force.
We had to go to court twice and fight tooth and nail to get an unredacted version of the truth, because what is in his IA report and what that video shows do not match up.
As part of the administrative investigation, a detective asked Bush, "Is there any reason why you didn't mention any of your hand movements in his report?" Here are portions of Bush's response.
It wasn't intentional. I wasn't intending on putting my hands around DeLeon's neck. That's just where my hands landed as we landed on the ground.
But the video showed his hands on her neck a second time.
That's a him, but all right.
Yeah.
Stop saying her. Stop saying her. That's not a her.
You kind of lose credibility when you say her when you're talking about a guy, right?
Yeah.
The disciplinary action, a letter of reprimand saying grabbing around the throat was brief and unintentional, however, was not part of any training Bush has received. He then received 4 hours of use of force remedial training.
Took him back to the mats and retrained him. Now, is that a standard? Yes, it is.
So a black man on the IA, whatever the fuck it was, whatever, got this white man some more training. Okay, then you needed 4 more hours of saying don't choke a motherfucker, at least not on body cam.
He a part of the JFC.
Attacking somebody's throat is kind of natural.
He's part of the JFC.
Yeah,
so
but it's not in his training mail. He has to go according to his training.
I don't.
It's still natural.
I don't trust this jigaboo as far as I can tell.
It wasn't intentional either. He can't help how the man moving around on the ground because he won't be still.
It looked intentional to me. I don't know why he put. I don't know. Asian hate, but this Lisa. That's
No, sir. He thought there was something caught in his throat.
Okay, well, explain to me.
So he was trying to get that to expel it from his throat.
I don't understand.
LA was in his throat.
But what?
LA was in his throat.
I guess when you repeated it the second time, it made it funny because the first time it wasn't.
Yo, I just don't understand why he pulled his hands off the car. It wasn't like
it's just weird, right?
It was. It was no need to touch the motherfucker.
I'd have just write it down with hand sanitizer after that. Like,
I just don't. I don't get why he put. So I get why he got the letter of reprimand because there was no need to even touch the motherfucker. He didn't do nothing. He put his hands on the car.
What should he have been concerned about? Because he did have gloves on. Maybe he's concerned about COVID.
Even if it was COVID, all he did was put his hands on the car.
That's a fact. He didn't want his car to get
I think
COVID.
he was more worried about catching the gay.
See, I'm making my point.
Why y'all laughing? I think catching the gay. I think it is contagious.
No, Jesus Christ.
Because everybody getting it out seemed like
is a standard. That is what should have happened.
Dr. David Thomas is a retired police officer and professor at Florida Gulf Coast
I don't trust this
University.
Negro.
In this case, the sheriff's office did the right thing.
4 days later, an incident that launched another internal affairs
Damn, he ain't
investigation. Bush showing up at a Walmart off duty after his neighbor, detained for suspected shoplifting of a nearly $400 vacuum, called him for help.
I didn't know why you were here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a neighbor. I was seeing if you guys could just do trespass.
No.
Just out of good faith and everything.
No, we're going to have to add that value.
Oh yeah, you're doing too much, sir. You're doing too much. Don't call me. I would have hung up that. You know what? I'm telling him. All right, I'm on my way. Wait for me. He probably owed him about $50 though. That's why he went there. He probably owed him some money.
Deputy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Good family friend.
No, well, the problem is that he's on probation.
On probation for aggravated assault in Texas. In the shoplifting case, the neighbor satisfied his judgment, but that judgment and sentence are sealed by the court. Internal documents show Bush was asked why he injected himself into the investigation.
I don't have an excuse for that. My gut instinct was to try to help him out as far as making sure he got a fair shake.
How do you think this would be viewed by the public?
Depends. I think some people understand that we're human and the jobs we do, we make human errors.
HCSO suspended Bush for 10
That was just dumb, bro.
Nigga, don't call me.
When I'm off work, right? Do you go do extra shift for just because you off work for the police department not getting paid?
No, but I tell people this all the time, right? And I think I told y'all in this case, when people call you all the time for everything, and you have to learn to say no, right? Your brother will call you, your sister will call you every time they get pulled up by the police, every time they have contact with the cops, they will call you. And if you're not careful, this dumb shit that will happen. It could have 100% been innocent, him going up there just to make sure it was cool, because he was trying to protect his homie. But it's stupid. Don't hang up that. Listen, I can't do nothing for you. Hang up the phone.
Call your lawyer, motherfucker.
I'm not your lawyer. I don't know what you want me to do. Like, stop stealing. Stop stealing.
He need more training.
No. He need to stop being a dumbass.
Well, that will make him need more training. I mean, they suspended him. He got suspended for 10 days. Cool. I will give him that. You shouldn't have interjected yourself into it. In the public, like we saying, you look stupid. You're making your department look stupid.
I don't think training can stop that, sir.
No. I'm just saying. That's why I said they did the right thing. Give him a 10-day suspension.
That was a long fucking time just for this shit.
Well, because he did. It wasn't. He just got reprimanded 3 weeks before that.
4 days.
Oh, that's right. You said 4 days. Damn, that's even worse. Nigga, you ain't learned shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You're supposed to be on your P's and Q's for at least a month before you get in trouble again.
Guess what? I hope my neighbors paid all my bills. I told my neighbor, stop stealing. What the fuck you going to Walmart stealing for?
Yeah, that's
days.
There is an inherent responsibility to the public and to the organization. And I think when you start to abuse your power, it's horrible for everybody.
Despite multiple requests, HCSO would not agree to an interview. Its spokesperson telling us there is still an outstanding review. The state began that review more than 3 years ago. It is not finalized.
That's crazy.
We tried contacting Bush directly.
Hi, Deputy Bush. This is Kylie McGivern.
But did not hear back.
All right, Tom, this is your night to shine and talk shit about the police. Do they have something here?
I mean, they did reprimand him.
No, I'm talking about the news. Do the news actually have a story here?
Do they have a story there for? No, Bush is just a regular old cop who just does stupid shit.
He only did 5 things, and 3 of them was crashes. So.
It doesn't matter. 2 of them just made itself look absolutely stupid and made his department look even stupider. We don't even know what the third interview review is. I think.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
What was it?
It's that picture.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Again, it's just why does it take 3 years? I think it's dumb, but that's not egregious. Now there's way worse cops out there that do more egregious shit. I would say he's an average cop that just does dumb shit.
I would say he's in a lower percentile. The 10 days for him going to get his neighbor, that's more than enough time.
I said this. They did what they're supposed to do. He got remedial training. Don't put your hands around nigga neck. I know it. You can say it wasn't intentional, but it was. Why'd you touch the motherfucker? I don't know.
Yeah, touch a gay dude.
The 10-day suspension was needed because you're not the motherfucking savior of everything. You trying to overstep your boundaries.
You learn your lesson. Yeah, you got 10 days.
Yeah. Like in the military, you would have got 45 days of extra duty.
Mm-hmm. And now the picture was just stupid. Like that, there was a no nonsense. So this story was dumb.
Throwing the gay dude out to the ground, he should have got in trouble for that one.
No, he choked the shit out of him. So he
shouldn't have got in trouble for that either. He was trying to choke the gay out. He was trying to choke the gay out of him.
Yeah, right. You tripping. It's on you, Tom.
Those are the thoughts of John the Baptist, not me. All right, so which one do you hate more, lackluster or hook nose?
Oh, they're both crooked, so
you can say that. Pick one, motherfuckers.
Lackluster.
Okay. You hate lackluster the most. Now, I haven't watched none of these this time. I just literally picked them out of the blue. Let's go. The only thing I know is it happened in Cocoa Beach, so we staying in Florida.
Have a seat so I can watch you safely.
Oh, we do this one.
Okay, that's not how this works. Is there any reason why we're behaving this way? Would it offend you if I ask you your name? It's not an offensive question, is it? If you don't identify yourself, you will go to the county jail for resisting.
Yeah, I don't understand where there's a block there, bro.
I really didn't want to take him to jail.
Generation.
It's not going to get it.
All that shit just makes me feel the pain.
Welcome back to the Lackluster Channel. In September of 2016, Sergeant Amy Moon of the Cocoa Beach Police Department in Florida was dispatched to Bracco Park in response to a call for suspicious persons. The park is a 60-acre public space with areas designated for recreational activities.
I never heard of that place before. I would go to the beach side, the actual, ocean. That shit's stupid.
We don't care if you never heard of it. Let the story play.
What do you say?
We don't care you never heard of the place. Let the story play out.
Listen, the beach is across the fucking street.
The story ain't about the beach, though. It's about the park. Let the story play out.
That the caller was concerned about 3 people wearing limited clothing and that 2 of the females appeared to be underage, accompanied by an older male. It also states that they were believed to be involved in drug activity, but does not explain why. And upon Sergeant Moon's arrival, she saw Nick on the roof of his van with one of the females. The other was in the driver's seat.
What's going on, guys? Come down off the top of the van. Come down so I can talk to you. I can't hear you. Come down so I can hear you.
Fuck out of here.
Yes, come down here so I can talk to you. Come down here. You too,
I
man.
don't want to talk to you.
Do you have your ID on you, sir?
What crime do you suspect has been committed?
Do you have your ID? I will gladly talk to you. Do you have your ID on you?
If you let me know what crime has been committed, I'll be happy to show you my ID.
Okay, that's not how this works.
Parking
Just come out of
violation.
the van. Don't
Parking
go
in the
inside the
grass.
van.
That's not a parking violation, sir.
You can drive on the grass in a park in Florida.
Absolutely. All the time. All the time.
Okay, tell you what. Have a seat. Have a seat. We're not going to do this. Have a seat.
You can arrest me if you'd like.
I don't want to arrest you,
Well, if
okay?
there's been a crime,
We don't need to make it
why are you
difficult.
harassing us?
Have a seat so I can watch you safely.
Unless there's been a crime that you're suspecting.
Have a seat.
Can I speak to your supervisor?
I am the supervisor. Have a seat.
Listen.
We'll call
you
your
have no reason to
supervisor.
order me around if there's no crime that's been committed.
Have a seat so I can talk to everybody safely.
Unless you tell me what crime that you're suspecting, I don't have to listen to a damn thing you're telling me.
Said arrest him.
All right. Keep your hands out of your pocket.
At this point, the 2 women appear from the side of the van. One was Nick's sister, the other his girlfriend. All 3 individuals were in their 30s at the time of this encounter. Sergeant Moon's narrative does not mention any indication or suspicion of drug activity. No one appeared intoxicated, and there were no distinct smells or visual indicators that would give Sergeant Moon reason to believe that the allegations of the third party were true. The van was parked in a designated spot, and the park was not closed. As such, Sergeant Moon had no lawful authority to detain Nick or to demand that he identify.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
What are you arresting me for?
You're not under arrest, but if you don't want
Under arrest?
to, if you don't want to listen,
If I can't go freely, it's called being under arrest.
That's the fact.
What in the fuck?
Coco, one detain. Stand at the van.
The facto arrest.
What are we doing today?
We're sitting here enjoying ourselves. You come over and harass us for no reason. There's no crime. And you ask me what crime I told you I complied.
One detain. 10-4. When a police officer asks you for identification,
I don't know if
How
you're
old
a
is this?
Your idea. You could be.
I think so.
seriously.
No, seriously.
Last
I haven't
year,
any of your
you
information. I haven't committed any crime.
Yeah, I'm about to say, look at that video. That shit look old as fuck.
Because Nick has lawfully refused to identify himself, Sergeant Moon asks dispatch for backup.
47 step now.
Sergeant Moon now learns that the females are in their 30s.
Don't move. Ladies, do you have your ID? How old are you? Okay, how old are you? Okay, hang on.
Still, with absolutely no reason to detain the 3 individuals, Nick remains in cuffs as they wait for lower-ranking officers to arrive.
This is ridiculous. All you have to do is provide ID. That's all you have to do.
Right. I don't see the name ID. I don't know who the hell you are. I don't know if you're a real cop. You're
That's a fact.
authority.
That
So
shit.
you have authority to
Oh,
arrest
shit.
me.
Have a seat on my car.
It's still sitting on your car, man.
Can you take an order from me for no reason, even though I haven't committed a crime? That's called Nazi.
Besides the 2 females over there, who else is in the van? Anybody? Okay, that's fine.
Absolutely.
Other officers raced to the scene as if there was an emergency.
I hate Lackluster when he do that dumb shit.
Not raised there. She said step it up.
I needed a car to put him in.
Yeah, but
I
he
don't
said
have one
like
either.
it's an emergency. How the fuck would they know if it was an emergency or not? If they sergeant told him to step it up. Okay, come on, fight me on this one, please do.
Everyone said it, so it's a mercy to them.
He won't ID himself either.
No,
so
come on,
work on
sir.
his
You
ID himself.
asshole. He said like it was an emergency. Like they didn't know. They didn't know, sir.
What did I just say?
Ladies, is there
Yeah,
anybody
but
else
he
in the
know
van?
what he's trying to do. He making it
Okay.
seem like them
Is there any reason why we're
motherfuckers
behaving
knew
this way?
it was an emergency.
That's not what I said.
So that's why he won't tell.
Not what I said. I said she said step it up like it was a mercy. That's all they know.
Yeah, I get you. But Lackluster, you know what he's doing.
Oh my God.
He
You
putting
get lost over stupid ass words.
yeah, yes, a fact, sir.
Yeah.
Because I can't stand Lackluster.
Saying stupid ass words, Tom.
Oh,
They make
my
stupid
Because
ass
you know
points.
he's adding to the dramatic effect and the fact that you never want to admit it. Okay, all right, okay. I'm surprised you admitted it this time.
Did I?
Because you don't.
From the get go, all they know is what she said. She said step
No,
it up.
I'm talking about usually you don't admit that Lackluster and Hook Nose add to the dramatic effect. Usually you deny it.
I always say they do because they gotta sell a show.
That's a fact, and I be hating because they got more views than us.
What are we doing? No one likes us dry ass motherfuckers. That's why we got people watching us.
No, Lackluster more dry than us. I don't know what the fuck he doing. He must be. That's all right. I'm about to figure some shit out.
Hey, he's an auditor. Maybe you should become an auditor. Then we can talk.
You know
about
that? Yeah, that ex-cop who now an auditor and suck people balls, getting hundreds of thousands of views.
He's still a cop, sir. He's still an active cop, sir.
No, he's not. The black dude is not an active cop.
Not that black dude. Not that one. I'm talking about the dude that's still on YouTube who gets more views than the majority of all these motherfuckers. He's still a cop right now.
He does audit.
Well, he doesn't do audit. He tells what cops do wrong. He shows what cops do wrong and tell them how to fucking bridge the gap.
Yeah, I doubt it. Man, shit.
He does. Absolutely does.
What's his name?
One of the dudes I sent to you. I can't remember his fucking name, but I can get it for you.
Yeah, give me his name. The motherfucker might be a reserve officer.
Oh, okay.
I'm upset too. I
What are we watching? The fuck is this?
Anytime a police officer,
I hate you, Lackluster.
Somebody for whatever reason we get called here, we gladly explain it to people. But first things first, which is our safety and yours.
Oh my God.
We need to identify who we're talking to. So is there any reason why he wouldn't tell me who he is?
Myself going to help your safety.
Let's be honest.
Officers
Women
often
voices
claim
are
that they
annoying.
need ID for their.
Women voices are annoying, sir. Let's be honest.
Cool, but that doesn't have nothing to do with what she just stupid.
Yeah, but I tuned her out.
Now, come on now. If you
hold on. I literally just said I tuned her out. I tuned that sergeant out because all I heard was wah. So you might be right. I'm not even gonna fight you on this one. I tuned her the fuck out. Her voice was annoying.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that. Hang on.
Yeah, her voice is fucking
Safety
annoying.
without realizing that their demand is contrary to the oath that they swore. The belief that you must identify to an officer for no reason.
What oath
other
did we
than
swear? He said
because
this all the
they're
time.
An officer is wholly un-American, but that doesn't stop any of the uniformed members from continuing to violate.
What oath
NIC.
did we swear?
Get your home study course.
The oath that y'all swear to uphold the Constitution.
Why do you keep saying that, sir? I already showed you our oath.
Dude, I was giving you what he thinks. Damn.
Yeah, yes, sir. But we already had this debate.
All right.
It's nothing but the Constitution and the oath.
I don't know what it said. It did say Constitution.
I ain't lying.
Hey, bring it up so I can see it again. I can't remember.
I'm about to go outside and take the pictures of the stars real quick.
Yeah, go do that. Then come back and send me your oath that you swore to uphold.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Get my motherfucking 5 too.
Yeah,
bitch.
The Florida ID. Okay.
I did hear you say you weren't arrested, but you felt maybe offended.
Because I asked his name. Would it offend you if I asked you your name? It's not an offensive question, is it?
In this case, Sergeant Moon is actually correct. Asking a person for their name is not offensive. Demanding it, however, under the threat of arrest, absent of a lawful authority to do so, is offensive. Now intimidated by watching Nick's arrest for simply exercising his rights, the women give Sergeant Moon their names and other identifying details to be run through dispatch.
For last time, can I have your name, please, now?
Oh. Okay. Do you have your name? Do you have your ID? Do you wish to give your name? I don't.
Because if you don't give us your name, you're going to go to jail.
Good. I give me some money.
I've already told her
Okay. This is your last chance. If you don't identify yourself, you're going to the county jail, sir.
Oh.
Listen to me. If you don't identify yourself, you will go to the county jail for resisting. Do you understand that? Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do? I want you to realize that this is criminal what she's doing to me. The only reason I'm complying is under duress. Under threat.
Okay, nobody is threatening you other than telling you Florida statute. You have to identify yourself as police officer.
Oh, you don't.
For Florida statute.
I don't want that 51. I don't want that 151. You don't.
The department blurred large portions of this footage, so it's unclear how Sergeant Moon obtained Nick's ID, and after acquiring it, she runs it through dispatch.
Looking at Colorado 27, white male, first name is Nicholas, Nicklas.
When Nick's ID comes back clean, she tries to run the plates.
Can you scoot over just a minute so I can see the license plate? Because we'll copy the tag to the van.
For your safety, right?
Nebraska.
When they return nothing, she asks his sister to get the registration from his vehicle.
He has no Florida license, but he does have a valid license out of the state of Colorado. Can you grab me the registration for the van, please? Can you grab me the registration for the van?
She's unable to find the registration and states her discomfort with searching through belongings that aren't hers. Sergeant Moon still has no reason to enter the van, so instead, she turns to Nick's girlfriend to find the registration.
Can my sister get it? I don't know how to see. Ma'am, where's the registration at?
When she can't find it, Sergeant Moon runs the VIN.
Tell you what, there's a piece of paper on the windshield by the driver's steering wheel. No, on the dashboard. With an H or no H? Just remove that piece of paper so I can read the VIN. Thank you. You
got
get out
that
of the car.
sovereign block.
Doesn't copy it then?
You're a hater.
1 Foxtrot Tango.
You know, the fact that you can't hate you hate that people actually have rights not to be harassed by cops is crazy.
No, sir. This is a sovereign, sir.
Whether you don't know that, what tells you that he's a sovereign?
He's got his VIN number covered, sir.
He wasn't even in his car.
So?
How does that make you a sovereign? I have shit in my dash all the time that covers my VIN. That'll make me a sovereign.
Do you have an unregistered vehicle?
His registered car was registered? What are you talking about?
No, sir, it wasn't.
Did it not have plates on it? Were the plates?
Plates don't mean it's registered, sir.
Did the plate come back invalid?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It came back with nothing on the plate.
It came back with nothing on the plate, meaning what?
It might not even be an active plate right now.
Oh my fucking God. You wouldn't know if it was inactive. Stop it.
Now with Nick's driver's license, VIN, and a report clearing him of any warrants, Sergeant Moon approaches to speak with him again.
Wow.
This is my boss.
Sounds like a sovereign to me.
I explained to
Maybe
him
he just doesn't want to be harassed.
I explained to him that he doesn't seem to understand that he can't be here in a bathing suit. And I explained to him that you have every right to lawfully detain him and conduct an investigation.
The younger officer somehow thinks that being at a park in a bathing suit is unlawful. While it is true that Florida State Parks and Brevard County both banned thong bikinis, there are no laws regarding the use of a bathing suit as shorts in public. Furthermore, the city of Cocoa Beach is the only city in Brevard County that opted out of the ban on thongs. But even still, Nick isn't wearing a thong. The officer's assertion that wearing a bathing suit gives them the right to detain someone is outright ludicrous. But the remainder of the interaction is filled with even more ridiculous inferences.
He can't be here in a bathing suit. And I explained to him that you have every right to
That is
lawfully detain him and conduct an investigation.
So, do you consider that harassment yet, there, Mayo?
I'd like to see the whole video. Sir.
You can't hear what the motherfuckers going on. Everything
yes,
is.
But I don't. But I don't know the context about it, Tom.
Yes, you do. You see,
he might be answering a question from the guy.
Mayo.
You haven't seen the whole conversation.
Oh my fucking God, Mayo, stop it.
In an attempt to figure out exactly what you're doing and resisting it in a way is arrestable.
That's a fact.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yo, we don't respond to you if you ain't on the panel, OG. The fuck are you doing?
Okay. Here's the thing. When you go to a different state, you have to abide by those state laws. You don't have an option. You have to abide by state laws.
Bitch, you retarded.
I'm not trying to argue with you, but I'm pretty sure this is not a state issue.
It's not a state issue. This bitch is just harassing you. And Mayo's okay with it.
No, sir.
Absolutely.
You have a certain number of days to transfer your license and your registration.
At that moment, we have a requirement to perform an
You got
investigation.
30 days to transfer it.
It wasn't a traffic stop, and no one said he doesn't live. He doesn't say he lived in Florida.
No. Is this Florida man?
No, hell no. He's just a fucking hippie. It has a fucking van that's registered from Colorado, has a license from Colorado as well. So to say that he's actually lives here is absolutely could be wrong. And to say that you can't wear a fucking bathing suit in a park is crazy. They're just making shit up just to make them feel good. That's the definition of fucking harassment.
Is it?
Hell yeah, they harass the shit out of
definition of harassment that makes it up to make you feel good.
Make them feel good. Absolutely.
That's the definition.
Absolutely.
You cannot do that if people are not willing to cooperate and identify themselves, which is something you are required. That's all it is. Identifying yourself. You are required.
No, you're not.
It's not a casual contact.
Florida, you're not required.
These officers got sent here for a specific reason, which you are hindering.
So which Florida laws for that?
In the commission of a crime, on your way to a crime, or about to commit a crime. Unless you have
What's the number, Tom? What's the number?
901.151.
No, my man DeSantis is about to change that. He about
We
to get
already
all
read
you.
this shit many times, Mayo.
My homie DeSantis is about to change all that.
Times on the show, Mayo.
DeSantis gonna get rid of all that.
Yeah, get the fuck out of it. No, he ain't.
He already took away the civilian oversight board.
Yeah, I tried to explain this to you, and now you're still arguing with her. I don't understand where she's.
Just let me know you Florida cops ain't got a lot to do.
Here in reference to
Because in Philly, this would have been a non-issue.
in reference to conducting an investigation.
Mayo did with her ass.
What she saw when she got here, you got 3 people sitting in the bathing suit.
Who called them?
It's not.
I don't know.
It's a farm. So she's out here.
You get a phone call of people being in a bathing suit, and that's supposed to be against the fucking law. The fuck out of here. Not even a city ordinance. Stop it. The Mayo's okay with the harassment. It's okay. We understand. You don't have to dispel your fears of doing nothing because there's no crime being committed.
I don't understand.
Being a grown man in a bikini is definitely a criminal offense.
Well, he had on shorts. Okay.
He didn't.
But she does not have to tell you what she's here for until everything. She's got an office.
He don't have to ID
She's
you.
out here by herself. There's 3 people. Okay. Just picture. Put yourself in our shoes, bro.
Now fuck your shoes, bitch.
Change it around. There's the 3 of us, and there's 1 of you.
Pussy.
Right or wrong? You think I'm going to tell you anything until I know 1, I'm safe, and 2,
Well, let's go to jail. Let's go to jail. I need some money.
I'm just waiting on vehicle information still to come back. He's just end up bailing. He's not getting it.
Okay, 32. Is there some type of identifying number on the truck, a U-Haul number?
We're waiting for information to come back on the
front.
Yes, ma'am. Bye. It came back with nothing so far. It's
Generation.
It's not gonna get it.
All that shit just makes people feel that they have every right to say no.
I really didn't want to take
These
him to
people
jail.
make like they have the right to say
not
no.
gonna get
Get the
He's
fuck
not gonna get
out of
involved.
here.
He is still yet to tell me his name.
OG. Not
You
OG.
realize that?
LA, is that good policing, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You harassing motherfuckers for wearing bathing suits and saying it's against the city ordinance when it's not?
If you a fat fuck and got your stomach all out for everybody to see, 100%.
That motherfucker's a skinny ass some bitch. What are we
Yeah,
talking?
but he's a hippie, so he got AIDS.
He
He's a dirty hippie.
Yeah.
He was getting ready to illegally bathe.
Y'all are good with the harassment. It's okay. It's neat. Where my sign at? Where my shit? Need more training. These cops really do need more training. They need.
You want to see some? You want to see some hippies walking around your neighborhood?
Grass.
Mayo, you can.
It's illegal to park on grass, sir.
No, it's not, sir.
In Philly, it is.
It's ain't Philly, nigga.
I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah, this Florida, where everything goes.
I think it's just.
You saying what?
I don't get the whole
dumbass piece of shit.
I think you just.
So I literally just showed us a video of an old man burning a whole building down in Florida. Stop it.
I'm talking about this dumbass cop.
Yeah, she doing her job. She protecting the servant.
Yeah, sergeant don't know motherfuckers your own. Need more training.
I wish they figure out a way to stop all this fucking winning these body cam videos.
Slightly confusing. It shows the license year in 2011. However, it shows that it expired 6/1 of 2017. Coming back on a 2002 Ford registered to.
I know there's a way to stop that shit.
All right. Have you understood any of this yet?
Yeah. Mo,
It's Florida, yeah.
Man, this is a dumb one.
This is not Colorado. You cannot go by what you think in Colorado.
Bitch,
In
you
Florida, when a police officer gets dispatched to a call, we have every right
No, you don't.
to determine who we are dealing with.
No, you don't.
I wish
You
we did.
have no choice
No, you don't.
but to go by Florida law, not
I'm
Colorado.
going to jail. I'm going to jail. Let's go.
So because you thought that I don't have any right to identify who I am dealing with as a police officer,
I hope they do
you're
change that
now
law. That shit
sitting
is
in a car
annoying.
detained. Do you see the issue?
No, ain't no issue. I need money.
To call a police officer a Nazi?
Is it called
to say
in
we
to
have no
report
right to
reasonable
do this? To say we're doing criminal
I wish they
things
decide
because
that.
we're doing our job.
Reasonable suspicion of what? What does it say? Reasonable suspicion of a crime.
Yeah,
Drug use? Drug use?
They didn't even say they smelled any
Yes, they did.
didn't.
Yes,
No, they
the
didn't.
caller did,
No.
sir.
The
Yes, the
caller did, but they didn't say
Yes.
that when they walked up. Neither one of these cops said anything
They
about
don't
it.
have to tell them what they're
Okay.
there for. Carl.
Okay, again, did they go check the vehicle out, my Mayo? Huh? Did they do any investigation about drug use, Mayo? Huh?
Yes, they got
They
there and
did.
she didn't smell anything.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Mayo.
Investigation done.
Is an issue.
I wish they do change the law.
Because it would take me 2 seconds to shut this door and take you to jail.
Well, let's go.
If you get a
So,
violent
I
911
told you in the
call,
beginning, I don't want to
I
do
wish
that.
they changed the
I
laws
told
where a
you that.
person
But you
has to
refuse to give me your
cooperate.
name still. When a police officer checks out with you,
bitch, you got his ID.
There's a reason for it. If you want to continue the argument about refusing to identify yourself, you'll end up in handcuffs in the back of a police car.
That's a fact.
If you
Get
want
his
to
ass.
hand over your ID, here you go, officer. What's the problem today?
Oh, fuck you, bitch.
Then you can figure out what the problem is. But you have a choice of doing that or continuing the argument that you started, and well, then you're in handcuffs in the back of
God
the car.
damn her voice.
I mean, yeah, you can beat my damn rights out of me.
At what point does anybody beat you?
Or threaten to arrest me.
Yes, I
put me in
can.
jail
I can
for
arrest
days
you.
If I don't submit to some arbitrary decision.
It's not some arbitrary decision when a police officer asks for your identification on a call.
You're stupid.
That's not an arbitrary decision. That's the law.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
And I'm still here trying to make you
No one
understand
cares
a
what you
law versus somebody just harassing you.
You're literally harassing.
Versus a right. What's going on here?
Is this
There's a
harassment?
statute that says
Absolutely.
There is.
right
Why you call it
to
harassment?
not say anything to anybody.
You do. You have that right not
I
to
said,
say
why
anything.
you call it
And if you
harassment?
choose to take that right, then you end up in jail. That's what I'm trying to.
First off, she walked up to him and she said he had to get down because she couldn't hear him. The fuck out of here. You're in a fucking goddamn open goddamn place. You can hear this motherfucker.
You hear all that went out there?
Bitch, shut the fuck up. And then she put him in handcuffs because he didn't want to identify her when there was no crime that he committed. He asked her, what crime did I commit? About to commit or in the process of committing?
Do you have to tell somebody what crime they committing?
Absolutely, they don't. But you damn sure ain't gonna get my ID out of me either.
Okay.
Then you're going to end up in the back of a police car.
That's fine. I'll sit there because I want to go to jail because I need some money. Bitch, you better understand every minute that I'm back here chilling, I'm taking it out of these citizens' pay because I'm not even a citizen of Florida.
Work through with you.
Yes, sir.
You have that right
You're
to
gonna get that
completely
golden
keep your
soap.
mouth shut and not say a word to me. But you're going to end up in jail. It's not worth that, is it?
Give it to me and go, baby.
I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Is it worth it to you to go to jail not to identify yourself to me?
Absolutely.
Did he already identify himself?
I hate
He has his ID there.
No, I just want to go free. But at the same time, it's like, this is how people, you know what I'm saying? This is how people lose their rights.
34819.
I mean, yeah, sure. You have my ID. You've got my ID. Okay. You know who I am. I don't have any warrants. Okay. All right, bro.
I'm trying to work with you.
What's your name?
I ain't saying it, bitch. You got my ID.
So I don't know your name, so I'll just go with hey you. My name is Michael.
No one cares, bitch. Fuck you.
She's trying.
Get your fat ass out of here. Go
We
run.
understand
Go
that
down the stairs.
there's
Some shit, bitch.
a group of individuals that feel that
Get your
they
fat
don't have to
sweaty
abide
ass
by the
away
law.
from me. I know
Okay,
it's
they
hot
feel
as
that
shit too.
there's constitutional rights and all this other stuff. We understand that.
No, you don't.
Okay?
No, you don't. You starting
But you're not seeing it for what it is.
No one cares.
Okay?
You fat fuck.
She came here for an investigation. Okay? She had
Get your
every right
fat ass
at that
away
point
from me,
to
bitch.
find out who you are,
Oh man,
what you're doing out here.
they lucky I'm a good citizen. But if they come up, if any cop came up harassing me, dog, and I know I ain't doing shit, oh, you gonna get cussed the fuck out.
No, you won't.
Shit, me.
This don't happen a lot.
It don't happen to me. I know it don't happen.
No, I say it don't happen a lot. Like a lot of people don't mind cooperating because they feel like if it was the other one, the shooting the opposite foot, and
No
they
one
want
cares.
some.
The opposite foot. Fuck the opposite foot. Why you harassing me? I ain't
Okay.
did shit.
I just told you why, son. But okay, this shit day. Have fun.
Yeah. Fuck this fat motherfucker. You trying to get this greasy pork belly bitch and goddamn crazy. He over here saying stupid shit.
No, but he's not lying.
Why you're doing it.
Most
He is
people,
lying. Fuck
most
that
people
shit.
participate. Most people are like, all right, you
Yeah.
want my ID? Here it go.
Most people are willing to give up their rights to satisfy this bitch's curiosity. I'm not.
Okay.
Fuck this fat pork belly bitch and this goddamn what the fuck is that hoe? I don't even know what the fuck she look like. Fuck that bitch too.
Yeah, until something happened to them, and then when the tides are turned, be like, well, stop that person. Well, I can't
Nah, I
because
don't,
they rights.
listen, cops
Yeah.
don't never do shit to help me out in the first place. Fuck
Not
that.
every, like you tell me about Philly. Not everything is about time.
Oh, everything. If it has to do with me, it has nothing to do with me.
No, we said people, sir. Are you everybody? Are you everybody?
But what did I say?
How many times you been stopped for speeding?
A lot.
That
And
was
how many
not-
times you got a ticket?
A lot. Every time I was speeding, I got a ticket.
How many
nigga.
times
Wait a
did
minute,
you
what?
not get a ticket?
How many times I not get a ticket? Not once. Every time I was speeding, I got a ticket.
You want to? Sorry, really? I
That's
put
not what
5
you
on
said
that.
in the
I put
past,
5
sir.
on that.
Absolutely.
I put 5 on that.
Absolutely.
So every time you were speeding, you got a ticket.
Absolutely.
All right, I put 5 on that.
5 on what?
Hey, bring up that Hey, Kai, where's that 360 at?
No. I didn't.
We want to see the 52 tickets Tom got last week.
Hey, it's not the point. It was 88, but okay. You said every time I got pulled over.
No, he said every time you were speeding.
Oh, what? Oh, I thought you meant stopped by the cop and speeding. Oh.
So every time, so we don't have anything you don't have you saying that cops let you get away with speeding all the time.
If you can find it, then if you can find it, you can find it. But as of right now, I ain't never
sound like cops been pretty good to Tom.
Fuck these cops. They always gave me a ticket. No, it's a difference. Okay, there's a difference when I know I absolutely did something wrong. If you just gonna come up to me and ask me dumb shit and ask me identify for no fucking reason, ain't gonna tell me what I did, what crime I committed, bitch, you gonna get the devil out of me. I ain't gonna punch you or nothing like that, but you gonna get cussed the fuck out. Don't walk up to me and just be, I need your ID. No, you don't, bitch. I ain't did shit.
But most people just like, all right, here you go.
Yeah, that's most people. I ain't one of most people.
Okay.
I need to do something wrong. Now, if I did something wrong, hell yeah. If I'm speeding, hell yeah, I know I'm speeding. I always say, I got speeding ticket money. Give me my motherfucking ticket.
Yeah, but you never get a speeding ticket for you to ever put that to test.
That's a lie. I told you it took me a year and a half to pay off a whole ticket.
Dude, you hold on. But you should have been arrested.
Not my fault. They the judge.
What are you talking about, sir? You complaining that it took you a year to pay off a speeding ticket when you should have been in jail.
A year and a half, and they have their own discretion. I was just trying to get to the game, nigga.
So once again, you got a fine instead of jail.
It's not my fault that the cop didn't want to get me. He could have took me to jail. That's so. Hey, they have their discretion, right?
But my point is, sir, what are you talking about?
You fuck these cops, nigga.
Yeah, but you talk about it took me a year. But sir, you're right. It took you a year, but you should have been doing a year in prison.
A year and a half, and it wasn't a year in prison. It was only 3 days. Fuck you, bitch.
I just found out. I got a cousin that used to be a sheriff in Cocoa.
I don't give a fuck. He's
living in Tampa now.
Oh, I know.
But I'm sure he could. We
tell
can
him.
pass the name along to a couple of his friends.
Yeah, find out.
You think I'm scared of fucking cops? Give them my address too, nigga.
No, we know you not, sir. We know you are an ally of the police.
That's a fucking lie.
Yeah, we know you're an ally.
That's a fucking lie. Fuck these police, nigga.
Yeah, just like that interview we've been waiting on.
But I did do the interview, bitch.
You did it one time for about 5 minutes.
It's not my fault the motherfucker he didn't want to speak candidly. See, when they got the camera in their face, they get all shy and shit.
All right, just like that boat.
Okay. As long as those things are everything is figured out and squared away,
Shut up.
you'd have been all right. You know what? I can go about the rest of the day here, and you would have been on your merry way.
No, she wouldn't.
Okay.
You put him in handcuffs.
But because you made it difficult, you felt that there's some type of constitutional right that you don't have to abide by her request, her lawful orders to give you your ID. You're now interfering with an investigation. You're resisting her without violence.
Look at this shit.
Okay?
You heard that dumbass?
She's out here by herself.
Resisting without violence.
There's 3 people, which adds to everything.
Get the fuck out of here. This is what I talk about, these pussy ass cops, man.
And I guarantee you, I've been to Colorado, bro. I've been to
No
Fort
one
Worth,
cares what you
Colorado.
fucking did, bitch.
I promise you, if I would have told a Colorado cop, hey, I'm not giving you my ID, resisting is resisting in no matter what state you go. I've been to Texas, been to Colorado, been all over. I promise you, if I'd have told a cop in any state, I'm not going to give you my ID.
Yeah,
and he's there for a lawful purpose, I'd have been in handcuffs.
Hey,
He's not lying.
He is lying. Tell me about the motherfucker, because Colorado got one of the most lax style laws in there.
Well, hold on.
Lawful purpose, sir.
And
God damn.
they lost their qualified immunity. So she don't have a lawful purpose. What are we doing here?
All right, can I tell you how he's not lying?
Yeah.
Because number one, he's a cop. So
That don't mean shit. Just because he's a cop don't mean shit.
Okay, we're literally held up in different standards from people. So if we off duty and a cop pull us over and give us a lawful and tell us they want to see ID, we have to present ourselves different than other people.
He's talking about if he was civilian, not a cop. Sir.
That motherfucker, he's not.
Yeah, well,
He never once said anything about being a civilian.
If that was the case, he's being disingenuous.
Really?
Absolutely.
How was that?
Because you just said if he has to as a cop, you don't have to as a fucking civilian. He's being disingenuous.
But the problem is he's just telling you what he has to do.
Okay, that's him.
He never once said as a civilian. Did he ever say that?
Don't put yourself in my
Did
shoes.
he say that, Tom?
And don't put yourself in my motherfucking shoes if you can't relate. Fuck you, cop, you fat piece of shit. Go get on a fucking treadmill.
It's amazing you still ain't answer my question. Did he lie?
Absolutely, he lied.
Tell me how he lied.
Because he been disingenuous to the motherfucker.
How?
He's not a civilian.
What that got to do with anything, sir? He just told you his story.
No one can fuck his story. No one want to hear his bullshit anyway. You need to shut the fuck up and get on a goddamn treadmill. Walk down this motherfucking street and come back. Bitch, that's what that nigga need to do.
I will agree.
Okay, but
I
then
will agree.
there you go. That goes to their.
I will agree with punk ass Easy. You know, me and Easy don't ever agree on this cop shit. The lecture is not necessary. I don't lecture people, right? I never did. I don't care about that. Like, I talk to people, and if you're an adult, I'm like, all right, listen, you know what it is, right? Yeah. All right. Can we just go our separate ways and we ain't gotta talk to each other no more? All that giving somebody a 20-minute speech about what's right and what's wrong. Adults usually don't give a fuck. So it's kind of unnecessary. Yeah, it's unnecessary. I just don't like that long ass speech because it makes a person feel like you're above them. And this shit is just dumb. It doesn't help a situation. Sometimes shorter is better. Sometimes. So I will agree with Easy. This shit is this long ass lecture is just dumb.
What is the crime that he committed?
He didn't. At this point, I agree. He didn't commit a crime. I'm talking about this dumbass speech he giving him time.
Yeah, fuck that. I already told you the fat motherfucker need to walk down the street, walk back. We know if he walk down there, come back, he's gonna be out of breath. Then hop in this car and take a motherfucking sauna.
He told us, I think we agree sometimes. I'm not a punk ass. Fuck you, Easy. You started with me yesterday, bitch. Don't think I forgot that.
There's 3 people and she's out by herself.
A police officer will always
look at your
explain
dick holding
to you
buddy.
once a situation is
Look at Tom
they
Boo
will
is
never not
here.
explain it to you.
Mayo, look at his boo. His boo is here, Mayo.
The requirements are to keep me safe and keep you safe. Safety comes first.
OG left him.
Once I know who I'm
Then his
dealing
other
with,
boo show up.
then I tell you, okay, this is why I get called out here.
Oh my God, can you turn off her voice,
We're not
please?
going to just randomly do
No,
this.
seriously, please.
We're going to explain everything.
Her voice is
Explain the
annoying,
entire
dog.
situation.
Just get past it.
But once everybody's safe.
Now listen to this, what this bitch got to say.
Come on, dog.
Safety
Nobody
will
want
always
to.
come first.
I already heard what
No
you got to
exception.
say 10 times.
So when I have somebody who refuses to
Let's see
identify himself,
what cluster says.
that causes a heightened alertness.
Tom, I will pay you $5 to start the turn
When I
on.
have somebody who gets in my face and wants to call me a Nazi,
Check your cash app.
Where the goddamn stars at, nigga?
I sent you the picture.
Okay. Matter of fact, where did you send it to?
You got it. Check your cash app.
Nigga, where the picture? Like, you couldn't see those stars, nigga?
It's cloudy. No, but you can see it when it's not cloudy.
Oh my God, here we go with that.
I'm not gonna come up here with a bunch of excuses, sir. It's cloudy today, but once it stops being cloudy, I'll see your picture.
Hey, Tom, we're going to check this cloudy shit out.
Go ahead. No, it's not. Go ahead, check it out, Mayo.
You should have paid me my 10, bitch.
It was a 5.
You owe me 5, motherfucker.
Look. Hold on. Look at my location right now. I'm gonna send it to you and Mayo. And I ain't gotta say nothing else. It's cloudy as fuck outside.
I know, because it's cloudy as shit here.
So you set me up for the okie doke.
I didn't set you up. You the one said you can see constellations and shit.
Yeah, Mayo, you piece of shit. And Tom.
No, it is cloudy there. I'm looking at the satellite map right now.
Yeah, it's cloudy as fuck.
That's not my fault.
But you knew what you was doing, sir. You piece of
Sir,
shit.
you said you could see a constellation right now, and I was agreeing with you. Yes, you wouldn't. But
I paid you.
wanted to go.
I paid you your money.
All right, let's get past her because she's annoying.
you are.
She's still talking. Gross.
Female cops get on my nerves, dog. Why is he smelling his fingers? Freak.
He a dumbass. Take your ass down the block, bitch.
Okay.
Where OGJ Speed at?
The problem
I don't know.
is, and she's
Another one
He's still
scared.
drunk somewhere.
I've worked with her for years now.
I'm being really nice, believe it or not.
Oh, he's something.
Trying to help you.
I've worked with her for 3 years, and believe me when I tell you, she's really.
I am out of alcohol.
The problem is that you have not
I still got both of your bottles packed up.
the idea
I gotta ship them out.
identified yourself.
You ain't got my damn
That is
cigarettes, though,
where-
do you?
And bro, when I tell you,
You
any
keep
cop,
on. You don't never remind me.
would have been done already.
You gotta remind me. I'll be back in July 18th. No, y'all gotta remind me of this shit. July 18th, I'll be back. I'll get them there.
They go to jail. What are we doing?
Ask him if he wants one of the girls to drive his van.
Despite digging through his personal belongings, including locked safes inside the van, no narcotics or other illegal items were found. Nick was then taken to jail and booked for resisting an officer, obstruct without violence, for not identifying himself while the officer held his physical ID card through most of the incident. His van was also impounded.
Ladies, you're free to go. Here's your ID. Why is he going to jail? Because he's still not cooperating. So you're free to go. It's not your van. It's his van. We did. He won't cooperate. So you can't go up to the police car where I have somebody in custody.
Oh
It's
my
just a
God.
safety issue. We've asked him to. No, we're going to tow it. You're free to go.
The safety issue. Everything is safety issue with this bitch.
You're free to go. We've asked him 3 times.
It cost several $100s for him to retrieve it and $500 to bond out. When the case reached the prosecutor's desk, it was dismissed because not one officer on scene adhered to legal standards or respected Nick's civil rights. There was no reasonable suspicion for a detention and no probable cause for an arrest. Nick filed a complaint with the department that went unanswered. He is currently about to finish his bachelor's degree and plans to attend law school this coming year. During this incident, he could have easily complied and just stated his name, knowing that the officers already had it. I commend him for standing firm in his principles. The officers in this video are a prime example of the pretend patriot. They claim to work for the people and swear oaths to the Constitution, yet exhibit the most un-American values in
Have you
their
ever sent
actions.
them, email
Let me know
that
what
like
you
Lester?
think about it in the comments down below. And if you like this video, check out another episode.
What'd you say?
You ever sent the email to Lackluster?
Absolutely.
Did he ever respond?
Absolutely not. Him nor goddamn what is his name?
Hook knows.
Hook knows. One of these days they'll respond.
No, they won't.
That's true. But yeah, I could
I get our numbers up. That's all.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was that one. We actually did this one a while ago, Mayo. So I did remember it. I couldn't remember the outcome of it. I thought he went to jail, but I couldn't remember.
Look who showed up.
But I knew that shit was gonna get dropped because there was no. This is what it was. Motherfuckers is stupid. But let's go with this one. This next one about a gang of bully cops. I love the bully.
What's it? I got the car in drive.
Get out of the.
I got
Put
the car
it
in
in
drive.
drive.
I'm a minor. Why would you do that to a 17-year-old?
Hey, you better get your fucking hands off my daughter.
You're going to go into handcuffs too if you do
Name and
not
badge
back up.
number.
Oh, yeah.
Davis 167, please.
I guess this must be an update show. We already did this one a while ago. Remember, like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. Maybe a little bit longer. I don't know. Please don't. It's a total different guy. It's a total different guy.
Back up.
The 17-year-old girl was just trying to get home from school. This gang of cops pulled him over, manhandled the 17-year-old girl, as well as her stepdad, turned their car upside down, ransacked it looking for drugs that didn't exist, and then when they didn't find anything, trumped up charges. This video is yet another video showing cops being allowed to completely run wild, not having to wear uniforms, driving unmarked cars, pulling people over based on a hunch, completely in violation of the Fourth Amendment, and then acting like complete assholes when they're caught on video doing it. This video is from the Real News Network, and it's actually a fantastic video full of interviews, and I will link it in the first pinned comment.
Yeah, I'll watch this on
This
that.
woman, Jennifer Kretschmann, is a Sacramento school district social worker. She was at work. She received a sudden frantic call from her 17-year-old daughter. Her daughter informed her that there was this black SUV with tinted windows following her and her stepfather as her stepfather drove her home from school.
Jacob started noticing this black SUV with guys in baseball caps. Like I want to say some had them forward and some had them backward. And he swears he could see the barrel of a gun. And so then she's like, I'm calling mom.
So the stepfather's driving home his 17-year-old stepdaughter from school. There's a black SUV behind them, and now it appears to be pulling them over. But it doesn't look like a police car. They see people with backwards ball caps and possibly a gun. This is Sacramento. There's some concern maybe it's a carjacking, something else other than police. The 17-year-old calls her mom. Mom says,
Why wouldn't you not call the police? Why would you call your mom?
If it's police, no big deal.
Come on.
Carjackers, maybe they...
17-year-old girls usually call their mothers.
There's a parent in the fucking car with her.
Yeah, that's her stepdad. You know, stepdads don't get no love in these streets. What are we doing out here? Come on, Mayo. You be in these YouTube streets. We already know.
As bad as that guy not jumping from the fucking UPS truck.
No, ain't no shit as bad as that. That shit was pretty bad. That nigga, he lost his life. This bitch just got a little jacked up in Sacramento. We all know California cops ain't shit.
OG. He must be doing something. OG. Hey,
what's up with it?
Yo, so when I got back on, right, I kept on hearing shit in my headphones. I'm like, what the fuck is that music coming from? And I turned the shit off and turned it back on. The music was still there. I said, what the fuck is going on? And then I went to my StreamYard. I didn't realize you and Resler was still back there. Cause I almost broke my headphones thinking some shit was wrong. What time did y'all leave?
Probably like 30 minutes or so after that.
Yeah, y'all crazy, cuz. I was about to tear this computer up. I thought it was broke.
Might as well. It's a piece of shit.
You ain't lying about that.
I told you them Apple products suck.
No, sir.
Absolutely.
You won't want to do that in a crowded public parking lot. But that's not what ends up happening. The cops basically quickly pull in front of this vehicle, jump out, guns drawn, and this is what happens.
I'm trying to pull into my wife's work right here, man. Hey, officer,
Get out of the car.
I got the car and drive.
Get out of the
I got the
put
car
it
and
in park.
drive. I'm a minor.
Get out of the
Yes,
car.
sir. I'm coming out. What did I do, man? I just trying to come to my wife.
Put your hand behind your back.
I can't. I got a
Put your hand on your back.
I got a bad back, man.
Don't resist.
Yes, sir. What am I doing? I just wanted to get to my wife's work.
Well, that was stupid.
What?
Turn around and stand up.
Is this your wife or your daughter? She's 17 years old, man. Well, then stop acting like an idiot. Dude, I'm coming to my wife's work.
Now you're going to jail.
She's 17 years old, man.
Now you're going to jail.
Why would you do that to a 17-year-old? What's so fucking like doing this?
You know, there's nothing more that triggers cops than when they think that you have not immediately stopped for their traffic stop. That then turns into a pursuit, which in their mind, that's the reason they work for very little pay, because they think it's an exciting job filled with this power trip and they get to do these exciting things. Well, really the only exciting thing that they like to do is engage in these pursuits, but at the same time it triggers them because they perceive this, you know, you disrespected my authority. If a pursuit happens, at least in their mind, even if it in reality has not happened, they're going to go ballistic when they catch you. And we saw this the other day in the video I did that's up to however many million views. How similar is this actually? That was the Indiana case of the cop from the small town there who got really triggered because the
I'm gonna try when I'm
16-year-old
making these
girl,
boring
again,
ass
on her
videos.
way home from school, I believe, didn't immediately stop, but
What'd you say?
I'm gonna do what he do. I'm gonna start making some of these boring ass videos, giving my opinion on why Lackluster and Hook Nose are full of shit.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You think you the only one that want to make videos about these two?
No, but I don't think anybody. I'm pretty sure nobody else has.
Yeah, they have. They do all the time.
Really, show me.
Well, bootlickers always do. Oh, let me finish playing this, and then I'll give you.
rather pulled into this gas station. And by the way, I was a prosecutor in North Carolina, and one of the questions that the judges used to ask is, did the subject pull over to a safe and appropriate location? There never was any requirement that you have to immediately pull over no matter where you are. You're allowed to, I mean, you've not been convicted of a crime. You are a free American citizen. You're allowed to pull to what you think is a safe and reasonable and appropriate location, just in general terms. But cops hate that. Oh, they hate that. They want immediate compliance. And that's where we start off with this video, is that the cops think that there has been this perceived lack of immediate compliance, and they go ballistic. Just step one. Doesn't matter if you're 17 years old, they are going to get violent with you, even if you put up no resistance and you're not a threat to them at all. It's based on your past conduct in their eyes and not any sort of immediate threat to them at the scene. And I'm not advocating for what happened here. I think the proper course of action is, if you're being pulled over by an unmarked vehicle and you're unsure whether or not it's police, don't call your significant other.
Call the police.
Call 911. Verify
That's
that
a
with
fact.
911 first. But
That's
in
a
this case,
fact. I
because
wish
they
he
were
would have said
heading
that.
for the mom/fiance's place of work.
Did you not hear him say that shit?
No, I agree with him now. But the fact is,
After he said everything he did was
that
good.
yeah. See, the fact is,
The fact that he didn't say it first is the problem.
God damn it.
Yes.
What I'm saying is, I think he should have gave that tidbit first. Listen, if you ever, because now he's adding fluff when it's in a situation where this happens a lot, not a lot, but it happens often enough, and people always they fuck it up. So he has the chance to say, listen, this is what you should do. If you feel like you're being pulled over just for safety reasons, right? Because anybody can buy police lights off of Temu or Amazon to put them on a car. Right or wrong?
No, you can't buy them off.
Okay.
Yes, you can, sir.
I know.
So, and so in that case, calling your mom or your dad is not going to help. You should call 911 and verify who's behind you. That's what he should do. But he went all through the other bullshit, and it is what it is. But I am with Mayo again, because Mayo my partner today, that he said a bunch of bullshit and then threw that stipulation in there where he should have said it first, just to make people more safe.
No, he shouldn't.
Okay. What do you normally say when you say if you in an area and a cop pull you over and it's not safe? What do you say? What do you tell them to do?
Keep driving.
Okay. All right.
Drive to a safe space and then pull over.
So do you give them a whole bunch of fluff before that? Stop your car.
I would tell them you keep driving till you feel fucking safe.
I get that, and that's because what?
Because cops gonna beat your ass.
No, see, now you being a dumbass. That's because you want to keep them safe. So the same way with this guy.
Shit, me, cops gonna whoop their ass no matter how fast or slow. Because I've seen it where a cop did a pit maneuver on a pregnant female that had her fucking lights on.
And I also seen
it doesn't matter if she had her lights on.
And I also seen where cops pull somebody over.
Show me where you can speed away from a cop and run from a cop if your lights are on.
She wasn't speeding, sir. Matter of fact, she was going the speed limit.
And I'll also show you videos of where cops pull somebody over in an unsafe area.
And whoop their ass?
No, and they told them to continue going until they get into a safe area.
I don't believe that.
You want to put 5 on that?
No, I just want you to show me the video.
No, I'm trying to get my $5 back.
No, show me the video. It's like you tell me to do.
No, I'll tell you to put 5 on it.
No. Show me the video.
Oh, I will when you pay me my $5.
I don't have to pay you shit.
Well, you ain't gonna see no video. The fuck we doing?
You ain't got one, motherfucker.
I got video for $5.
Nah, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Looks like they were pretty much right there when this happened. So she comes out from her place of work with her cell phone and she begins to video what happens. This preserves some really important evidence for us to look at after the fact to analyze what violations of the Constitution these cops engaged in.
Hey, you better get your fucking hands off my daughter.
Right there.
If you ever
You're
touch
going to go
my
into
daughter
handcuffs
again,
too. You're going to go into handcuffs too if you
Name
do
and
not back
badge
up.
number.
Davis 167, please back up. Please back up.
that is my daughter. Don't touch me.
Please back up or you're going to go into cuffs too.
Do not touch me.
Let's see what's happening. Do you want me to tell you?
Please
Not
do,
going to the
but
car.
I would like to check on my child.
She's fine. Let's go over here.
I just watched her get yanked out. But 17, she'll be 18 in December. She goes to the Met.
So listen. They're conducting a traffic stop on the car. The car was not stopping for probably the last 2 miles.
Why?
I don't know.
They have no right to be in my car.
Nothing.
Don't talk to me. What do you mean? Who are you?
I'm the supervisor right now. Who are
Okay,
you?
what's your name and badge
I'm
number?
Johnson Chisholm too. So your car is going to
sorry,
get
say
towed
it
today.
again?
Your car's going to get towed today, and your daughter and your husband are going to jail. What else do you
My
want to know?
daughter is 17.
I don't
and
care.
You don't have a right to take
She
her to jail.
resisted arrest, and she's going to go to jail for arrest. I absolutely can.
Why would you arrest her?
Why would I not? She resisted
She's
arrest.
17. You have to have a reason
Do you
to
understand
arrest
that
her.
your husband
a lawful
and
reason
your
to arrest
daughter
her.
just ran from police for the last 7 miles?
not.
They didn't?
Run?
So the camera wouldn't lie?
What do you mean run?
We have been lighting them
watched you pull my
conducting the
child.
traffic stop for the last 7 miles.
What?
They did not pull over.
7 miles? Why
Yeah.
did he say 2?
The car was not stopping for probably the last 2 miles.
Why?
I don't know. I
So
don't know.
get your story
Talk to me.
straight.
I'm the one that pulled her over.
Miles
Talk to
since he
me.
got in on the.
Huh?
It's probably been 2 miles since he got in on the chase.
No, they're all in the
But
same
we'll
vehicle.
see.
They were
It's
all
not-
in the same vehicle.
It's not one video of the civil rights lawyer, somebody actually saying he was wrong or going against him, calling him a fraud. Not one.
How do you know?
Because I'm looking it up now.
Oh, did you look through Google?
That's exactly what I'm doing now, and YouTube.
Okay, go ahead.
I like my 5.
I didn't bet you.
No, you were. I watched this dude with the beard pull her out of the car.
Which is in my vehicle. So get your facts straight if you're going to talk about it.
I watched the dude with the beard.
Perfect. He's
okay?
with me.
That's the fact.
Okay,
and
so your
that's what I
daughter
saw.
is going to go to jail.
My daughter's 17. Do not touch her.
17-year-olds can go to jail.
For what?
For resisting.
Resisting what? You had no reason to grab her out of the car.
Okay.
I know my rights
We'll
and I know her
discuss-
rights.
Okay.
We can discuss whatever you want, but you're wrong and you know it.
No, I'm not. So
Yes,
again,
you are, and you
again,
know it.
Again.
Because
Again,
this is a complaint
thank you.
against
Thank
you for touching. Who is driving my car?
Your husband.
What is happening right now?
That's getting towed. That's leaving.
My
She
car
don't
is
even know what's
away.
happening.
Well, if you want to tell me how the law goes, you should already know why.
I don't have any understanding. I only
You
know
wanna
my
come over
daughter
here
says
and
there's a
address
bunch of
us
cops. Yeah,
in regards to
I
what we're
watched
doing?
you rip my daughter out
You
of
watched
the car.
me?
I watched the gentleman with the
Wait
beard,
a
and you
minute.
know what
Okay.
I'm talking about.
Okay.
But you talking
All right.
to me this way?
Tom,
you're
hold
here-
on. She just said, my daughter said a bunch of cops were following us.
Yeah.
So they knew it was the police.
What's your point?
That denies their claim of being afraid,
Well, not really
not
because she
knowing
don't
they were
know.
police.
That's not true. How do you know someone's a police
Yeah.
officer? She said people would. How did she know they were police? And
She
said
just,
a whole
her
bunch of
daughter
dudes.
told her. Her daughter told her.
Well, they
She
know
just
they're
said it.
police now.
She
They know
just
they're
said a bunch of police
They
were
didn't know
following
that
her.
they're a police officer. The motherfucker
Yes,
who
sir.
lied said
Yes,
7
sir.
miles, and the other one said 2. I mean, people lie all the time. How about that, man? So
She's
he's
not
lying too.
sir.
He's
She's not lying, sir.
Yes, she's lying.
No, sir.
She didn't know that shit. She's talking about right
no,
now.
I heard her say it, Tom.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I
She
heard
knows
her
that.
use.
Yeah, she
say
knows
the
now.
words coming out of her mouth.
Yes, she knows now after she got her ass ripped out. That's why.
No, she said her daughter told her.
Yeah, her daughter told her that a whole bunch of people back there following her. Yeah.
No, it said police were following her.
Nah, you don't know that.
I listened to her say it, Tom.
Just because she said don't mean that's what her daughter said. Now
Shut up and play it. Don't be stupid.
we don't know that. You don't know what her daughter said. Was you on the phone with her?
She just.
No one cares
This
what
woman
she
just
said.
told us.
Again, Again,
This woman just told us, Tom. Play it.
She is
Play
not
it, Tom.
the mother. Listen, that would be inadmissible in court.
Wait
sir.
a minute. What is it called?
Admissible in court.
Here to protect and serve. I'm here working. I get a phone call from my daughter.
You should have a
frantic.
good conversation with your husband then.
Okay, I
For
can have
driving
a
the way that you're
conversation.
driving with your daughter in the car. If that's what you're
What
concerned
was he
about.
driving like? I don't even
We have
know.
literally been trying to
I
pull
just-
him over for the last 7 miles. He is not pulling over.
The car was not stopping for probably the last 2 miles.
Why?
I don't know.
It's called a pursuit.
What
He's running
happened
from
with my
officers.
daughter, though?
She resisted getting out of the vehicle. Did you
I
see
don't
guns
care.
pointed at
Why
your
would
vehicle?
you-
Did you see
I
guns pointed at
couldn't.
your
I
vehicle?
was too far away.
Okay, so you didn't see the whole thing going
no,
down,
but my
correct?
child's out
So
here.
are you showing up late to the game? Can we make that
I want you
clear?
to stop talking to me like I'm
Okay,
an idiot
I'm done
because
with
I'm
it.
not.
This is a perfect representation of how government employees will treat you and your family if allowed to run wild with zero accountability, because government detests you. And the people that like these jobs and want to act that way, they will detest you. They will treat you like garbage, just like this so-called supervisor is treating this woman. He's treating her with disrespect. He's being snarky. He's being rude.
He's treating her the way
with
she's treating him.
disdain. He's lying to her. And he tells her
is it a
that,
law about
okay,
being
this is
rude?
your car. Haha, I'm going to tow it now, even though
Is it a law?
It goes against policy.
I said there's a law.
It goes against policy.
Like you always tell me, the law is not policy. Is it a law?
It's a law for y'all because y'all's policy.
Oh, so next time I say something, when we break the law, you claim it's policy, I'm gonna use that. Thank you. You win.
But we don't have a policy for civilians, sir. We have laws for citizens.
You don't ever have policies either?
No, I don't have no policies.
Not one policy, yeah.
No, not one policy at all.
Ever.
Give me a policy that citizens got to adhere to.
Wearing shoes inside the stores. Is that not a policy?
It's not a policy that every motherfucker has to adhere to.
So if a store has a sign on it saying you must wear
so
shirts.
if a store has a policy. Sure, that's a store. That's a private
Okay.
property. That's why I said a citizen has to adhere to a policy.
That's adhering to it. That's adhering to a policy, right?
They have to pick up their dog. They have to pick up their dog shit in a public park.
No, they don't.
What?
No,
Curbing your dog is not a. Hold on, wait a minute. What? Curbing your dog is not a rule.
What's curbing? I don't know what that is.
Curbing is picking up dog shit.
No, I don't know nothing about that. I leave dog shit everywhere I go.
I'll put another 5 on that. I don't even know Florida law, but I will put 5 on it. There's a law to curb your dog.
Put $5 on curbing
That-
my dog when I said I don't pick up.
No, not for you. I'm talking about in general. You
Oh.
have to.
I don't have to do shit because my dog don't go no dog park.
Not you, sir.
We can put $5 on me not picking up dogs.
No, why would I do? Okay, now you playing this game.
You on with your hook nose?
no, you're right here.
That's a fact.
And you could take possession of it. No, to punish you because you have such an awful 17-year-old daughter and fiance/husband, we are going to punish you. We are going to cause you the most trouble that we can cause you. That's what he's doing. And they're not done.
Absolutely.
Obviously, they're going to charge this girl with resisting arrest when she had committed no crime. She wasn't driving the car.
That's a fact.
She's 17 years old. All she said was, I'm a minor. I'm a minor. Then they yanked her out of the car. Okay, yeah, she resisted this gang of armed thugs with tattoos all down
so
their
she
arms
did
with
resist arrest.
badges. I mean, how many
look
of them?
like
are
thugs.
Thanks for
Yeah,
telling
she
us that.
resisted.
They look like thugs.
Of course she
Absolutely.
was.
And thank
He
you,
just said she
Stephen
resisted,
Hall.
sir.
Stephen Hall,
He
thanks
just
for the
admitted
$5.
she
No one cares.
resisted.
No one cares what you're saying, Mayo. No one cares.
Why they got it?
You didn't resist.
So just because you have a tattoo, don't mean you're a thug.
Absolutely.
Are you,
Absolutely.
are you a thug?
I don't have any tattoos, sir.
I put 5 on that.
I don't what?
You not having any tattoos?
Where I have tattoos at?
I put 5 on that.
You got how you gonna prove that?
You literally can take your shirt off. You got them on your arms.
On my arm. I don't have no. What? I don't. Listen, this shirt stays on me at all times, sir.
Okay, put 5 on it then.
I see what happened. My bank account don't work.
Resisted them. Give me a break. They're liars. They just yanked her out of the car because they're drama queens. And now they're going to trump up any kind of charges that they
See?
can.
Now
Even
they
if she's
drama
17
queens.
years old.
Now,
Now
somebody punch
they're
you in
going
your
to
hook
search the
nose,
car.
you're
They
wrong.
have to find something in the car to just really stick it to these people.
A bunch of lockboxes. There's one in the back too.
Narcan. She might have dope on her. You might have had her stuff the dope somewhere. I'll get under that dash on that side real good because you could see that she was moving around, making those furtive movements under her.
Oh, 100%.
She was hiding dope.
You guys want me to?
See, Mama's mad she ain't gonna get her fixed tonight.
Are they rulers? Probably not. Can we stop the trunk?
Is there a female coming so we can search her?
They got a bunch of burnt foil and then white powder falling out.
Where?
Right here.
Under the dash, yeah.
No, and out of this. So all that just fell out of here.
That was what was shoved between the seat. Yeah, it's
So
in that
all
envelope.
the dope's in the envelope.
Yeah.
What is it? And then
looks like Fetty.
Is it?
Or Coke?
Probably.
All right, so Mama can go for that too. Yeah, they was
She didn't have
getting
nothing on her. I
high.
just searched her.
Huh?
I just searched her. She
Okay.
didn't have nothing on her.
Smoking
He
that
was trying to
hair
hide
off.
this then.
All right, you know how many bugs in your truck? In the back.
Oh yeah, it's wrapped up in one of these pieces of paper.
Is that Fetty or Coke, he says. Notice that they are playing for their body cams. They're pretending like they're finding drugs in this vehicle of this girl being driven home from school. Yet they have all these cameras everywhere, and they're trained to document evidence, preserve evidence. And you can't see this mysterious white powder anywhere on their body cams. Why? Because they're liars.
All right, so Mama can go for that too. All right, she didn't have nothing on her. I just searched her.
Huh?
I just searched her. She
Okay.
didn't have nothing on her.
Looks like Xanax.
Well, now it's Xanax. Hey, yo, which one is it? Is it Fetty? Is Xanax? Coke? Crack? Meth? What is it, Mayo? Since you know everything.
Xanax in there too, Tom.
Oh, so it's Xanax too. God damn, these cops are smart. Get the fuck out of here.
Here, look under
And
the seat
Xanax
on the
was
side
on the other
under
side.
though, because he shoved this notebook was like hella shoved all the way down.
In there?
On that side, driver's side.
You've already found it over here?
Yeah, I already pulled it out. Looks like it might be Xanax.
Crunch up Xanax?
Yeah. If you look, there's antibars in there too.
there's
It's wrapped up in that
Yeah.
yellow notepad paper.
Yeah.
You see anything there?
Yeah.
Oh damn, they had Zanny bars too.
Hey, it's funny, he's the only one who's counting.
Is he on status or anything?
Fuck them all. Take them all.
They have an ID, man. Well, what the fuck are they doing? You get her ID? Somebody moved it on top of this seat. So where did this notepad come from originally?
Stuffed in the side.
Driver's side.
It was stuffed in between the seat and this center island. Run these two names. Jacob Palkovic.
That's the driver. BJ. What? He's got mail for in his name inside of here. Okay. Put it on my camera.
And foil.
He has mail.
And burnt foils.
Oh, where the
Did you open that up? Were they Zanny bars?
They look like Zanny bars.
So after ransacking the car and finding nothing, though pretending and playing for the cameras like they found something, the supervisor, and doesn't he look like a really sweet guy?
Yes,
he says
does.
something basically unintelligible to the other officers, and boom, guess what? Body cam goes off.
I'm on. Finish searching.
Now you gotta finish searching with the camera
So
off.
let's recap.
The fuck
17-year-old
outta here,
girl
Mayo.
just wants to get home from school. Her stepdad picks her up. They're driving home from
Hey,
school.
hey,
They
hold on.
committed
Let
no
me stop.
crimes.
Why do you need to complete a search with your body cam off, Mayo? Go ahead.
Did everybody shut their body cam off?
Absolutely, body cams went off.
No, sir.
Yes,
They're
sir. They did.
reserving the battery.
Battery do die quick, so the battery dies quick.
That's right. You got another call after that, right? You don't need all that. You only need one.
Exactly. What are we doing here?
No,
Shitty
sir.
ass.
And remember,
We're
he's
selling
not
no
showing you
drugs,
all the.
rob no banks.
I know.
As far as I know,
You like the
then
dick
this
hole
group of cops with nothing to do. Apparently, they see
get charged.
maybe her stepdad. He has some neck tattoos. Whatever. I'm just guessing here because
Heroin addiction
it doesn't really make sense otherwise.
Oh, okay. Because you got
So this is
tattoos
not
on
just
neck,
some
just heroin
random
addiction.
traffic stop. They saw somebody go
No,
left
it's
of center.
reckless, man.
The tent was too dark. Whatever. For some reason, this gang unit got behind this car.
What's
So
his
she did
name?
not make it home to school. Instead, just like the girl in Indiana, she's violently pulled out of her car, probably thrown on the ground. And now she's being dragged into the criminal justice system along with her stepdad. They had
Because she
committed
was
no
trying to
crime.
hide
They
drugs
were
in a traffic
completely
stop.
innocent.
Oh, is that what it was?
We didn't see it on the body cam footage. As far as I'm concerned,
Sir, what did they get charged with?
Let's hear what Hook Nose has to say, sir.
No, I'm asking you. You got the case pulled up.
Hook Nose is telling me the story, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't want to add an extra.
it didn't exist.
Because
It
as
didn't
far as
happen.
he's concerned, it
They
didn't
saw what he
exist.
looked like. They saw his neck tattoos or whatever, and they got a hunch. Just like the other videos that we see, these cops think that they are so
Absolutely.
smart when they're not. They're really
Nah,
dumb.
they're fucking stupid.
They get a hunch.
Absolutely.
And when that hunch turns out to be wrong, they don't just apologize and let you go. They double down.
Mhm.
They turn your car upside down, looking for anything and everything. They say you resisted and they charge you with assaulting police officers, all sorts of stuff. They probably throw whatever at you they can. I'm sure they're doing that to these individuals. As in all these cases, they need to beat those criminal charges. And when they do, I hope they sue the hell out of them.
And they won't.
By the way, if somebody can decipher that Latin tattoo, I'd love to know. Best
Yeah,
as I can
gang
tell,
members.
it makes absolutely no sense
Gang
to me.
members.
There's other footage out there of these
See,
cops.
come
Reminds
on,
me
dog.
of the cops I
Gang
dealt
Stop
with
that
in West
shit.
Virginia that snuck in my
Gang
client's
member.
window, and they thought
I
that
hate
they'd
when they
find
do that
drugs
shit,
inside.
man.
Instead,
What do you mean?
they found his
Dude,
dead.
that's
You
that's
tell
so
me
not
that,
cool.
wait, hold on. You tell me gang units don't take pictures of other people's tattoos?
No, 100%. But the fact is,
Okay,
no,
so
you're
then-
right. So,
Okay.
okay. So we're gonna do this dumb shit.
I'm just gonna
So
let
the
you
fact
go.
is, anytime a cop has a tattoo, and then people when he has some writing on it, just like the cop in Philly where he had his family crest on there, and then they called it a Nazi tattoo,
Yes, sir.
and the city had to end up paying him millions of dollars because they defamed him. They dragged his name through the mud.
As they should.
Okay, and they even suspended him and put him on investigation
As they
until they
should.
found out it was just a family crest. Now this cat right here just putting shit out. I would love to see, like,
what
come
did he
on,
say?
man.
What did he say?
You know what he said. I would love to see what that tattoo mean. That stupid tattoo mean.
Is that something wrong?
Yes, he's implying that his tattoo was saying something.
No,
crazy.
he's implying that I want to know what the hell this Latin shit means.
He can look it up, sir. He look up everything else.
Obviously, he couldn't find it.
Well, obviously he can find anything else. All of a sudden now he's a dummy
He couldn't find the charges on these motherfuckers.
because they probably didn't charge him.
What do you mean they didn't charge him? They impounded the car and they both went to jail. What did they go to jail
No,
for?
sir. He's basically saying he doesn't know anything about this case.
Okay,
Right.
so do you tell me what had happened, Mayo?
Because now he's talking about a case of his in West Virginia.
Okay, but I'm asking you, Mayo, what happened?
Oh, they probably in jail.
Oh, probably. So we don't know what happened to him. So you don't know either.
What was the white
Hook
resident?
Nose is the one telling the story, sir. I would expect him to know.
I was asking you because I know you looked it up.
No, sir, I didn't.
Oh, that's a shock. That's a fucking shock. I mean, I guess I can. Let me look on his goddamn website. Let me see.
Did they find any white residue? Did they say what that was?
I don't know what they found because
They found Burt foil, what they believe is Fenny powder, crushed Xanax, and Xanny bars.
yeah, they didn't find none of that shit.
Bullshit.
They ain't find none of that shit. Why'd they show the camera? All this shit they say. I mean, come on, man. It's funny. They said it was in the envelope. Why wouldn't you show the body cam, the shit, or pull it out and test it? I thought, don't they usually test shit Oh,
Tom, once again.
Oh my God, I'm
Hook
asking.
Nose
LA.
didn't show the whole video.
All I'm asking is LA. Do they
Once
normally
again, Hook Nose didn't show the whole video.
LA? Do they normally test what they find?
Sure.
It's either yes or no. Don't sure me. Give me a definitive answer.
I say sure.
Okay, so you would have that on body cam. That
No, you don't test what you have on body camera usually. I know we don't here.
you don't test what you have on body cam to have evidence that you tested it.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, so what are they trying to hide there?
I don't know. Ask them. Ask me.
That's amazing how that happened.
Amazing.
Fucking amazing. Yeah, something up here, but I don't know what it says. It's all blurry as shit.
Oh, I love the thumbnail too. That's a great thumbnail AI created.
Yeah, well,
video.
He said he was doing AI shit. You think he said that? He said that. He says, somewhat grainy copy of the actual police report. Best I can do. Sorry. If you really want to know what it is, you get it from the Real News video or network. Okay, I know what this is. I follow her.
I bet you
follow this this channel. Here's the actual shit.
Oh yeah, it's wrapped up in one of these pieces of paper.
So it looks like Fenty or Coke. Interestingly, the officer who discovered drugs does not actually show to the camera what he has supposedly discovered.
Never seen cops purposely show something to the camera.
Something that will make sense later
I know,
as the story
I've
unfolds.
never seen it.
They don't
I
even
know,
put on
man.
gloves or take precautions to protect themselves from these
That's a
dangerous
fact.
drugs.
Don't they got gloves on?
No, they don't.
Go back 30 seconds, sir. I swear you have black. You put your black gloves on.
Look, where's his gloves at?
Not talking about the one in the back, sir. They had the box.
Where his gloves at? The person that's handling the shit. Where's his gloves at?
His hands ashy. Okay.
Don't you think they'll be protecting themselves from, the possible what is that called? The shit that touches you and you might die. What the fuck is that called? Fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy how you're right. Yeah, man.
Well, fentanyl can still go through gloves.
Absolutely. But the fact that these motherfuckers didn't even take any precautions says what?
That they're stupid.
Oh, okay.
Concerned about
Right.
preserving the
Makes
evidence,
sense.
something
Makes
that will
sense.
make sense later as this story unfolds.
Some
They
cap
don't even put on
tolerance is
gloves
higher.
or take
That's a
precautions.
that's
to
a fact. We use all them good drugs.
That's right.
For now,
And
individual
locksmith, you want to get some milk?
innuendos that there are drugs. A process that includes a male officer
she got a hairy
physically
cooch.
searching
Look at
a
that hair.
17-year-old girl.
Why did they start searching a 17-year-old girl?
All right, so both can go for that treatment.
I don't know.
She didn't have nothing on her. I just searched her.
Huh?
I just searched her. She
Okay.
didn't have nothing on her.
Cause she didn't want to
like
pull over
Xanax.
for an unmarked car.
She wasn't driving.
Somebody pull over, right?
Her daddy.
Well, her daddy need to get slapped.
Her stepdaddy.
Well, her stepdaddy leading her down the wrong path.
Oh,
Get that bitch some milk.
The one she was trying to shove drugs in the mail to.
Here,
Yeah,
look
all
under
right,
the seat on
nigga.
this side again, under though, because he shoved this notebook was like hell.
It don't even sound right. How the fuck they know that they were trying to shove the notebook in it? Fuck out of here,
Yeah, I already
man.
pulled it
Stop
out.
it.
It's called
was some-
furtive movement, sir.
Looks like it might be
Yeah,
Xanax.
further movement don't mean they're shoving a fucking notebook.
Yeah. If you look, there's antibars in there too. It's wrapped up in that yellow notepad paper. You see anything there?
Yeah.
Is he on status or anything? Olsen, I don't. They haven't ID'd him yet.
They got beat in the trunk.
You seen that wire too?
Freeze this frame right
The
here
hot
and look
wire?
at the documents the police had seized.
Yeah, they got that ground wire running over there
Registration
too.
form.
It's
Now,
black.
what makes this worth noting?
A voter registration form that they was hiding Coke and Fendi and every damn thing else on there. That's a fact.
That can't happen.
We know it didn't because they ain't put it on the camera.
I said no. Actually, was it can't happen?
Sure.
They must be voting for Biden. They got coke on.
That's a fact.
voting is something we have argued on this show over and over and over. Bad policing is meant to discourage civic participation.
Absolutely.
Corrupt cops erode
Absolutely.
political efficacy. And as we'll hear later,
Absolutely. Look at
that's exactly
they
what
had a
happens.
GPS
But even
tag
with
on that voter
intrusive
registration.
searches-
Absolutely. This beautiful Latino woman, you over here, you gonna talk down to her. She says what she says the right thing. She's
Yeah.
talking about her.
She
She's
need to go
not
back
even
to
the,
Mexico.
she's not even the hook nose.
She's a hook nose adjacent.
Continue seemingly fixated on punishing the family.
That's a
Why are we listening to her, man? Her voice is annoying.
Opposite seat. So where did this note
Yeah.
Stuffed in the side.
Everything. Mayo. So they said that was stuffed in there. The notebook was stuffed in there. How much that shit was stuffed in there, Mayo? Because you know.
All that mail, sir. All that mail.
Oh, okay. Because they're pointing
Along
at
with the mail that they stuffed the Fenty in.
and the notebook and everything else. You stop it, man.
And the burnt
Crazy.
foil that was under the seat and the
Yeah.
Zanny bars.
And that we didn't see. I didn't see not one burnt piece of foil there, sir. Did you see the burnt foil anywhere?
Yes, sir.
Where?
Where the burnt foil was at.
Where was
You can
that?
hear it. It's in his hand.
Yeah, that was LA bullshit on his hand.
You hear it now?
Yeah, I think it's just say you lost. It's W.
No, sir.
W.
Well, let's hear what these dumb bitches got to say.
That's a fact.
Okay, well, shit, I wasn't gonna play it because we
Now it's about voter suppression.
The seat and this center island. Run these two names.
Run these two names because we
Jacob
idiots.
Malkovich. That's the driver.
BJ. He's got mail for in his name. And
White people got a rough with the police.
Put it on my camera.
And foil.
And burnt foils.
Did you open that up? Were they Zanny bars?
They look like Zanny bars. I open it up any more than you just done.
Well, I'm so glad the officers found this whole thing funny. Truly, I'm glad that terrorizing two innocent people and then tearing apart
Them
their
bitches
personal
wasn't
possessions
terrorizing.
is
Shut up.
humorous to them. I think we can
bullshit.
clearly see how police regard us, the public.
Innocent
how
people.
little they take into account their harmful actions can literally turn our lives upside down. But one thing they are aware of is the body camera. And now, amid a fruitless search, the supervisor asks an interesting question. Are you still on? And after he asks it, the officer turns off his camera. Just watch one more time.
The body cam. Yeah, they found drugs on the motherfucking battery too.
Now,
That's a
the
fact.
supervising officer says something we can't hear, and the officer turns off his camera. I wonder why.
I wonder
But
why
there is
too.
much more to this story than what you just witnessed on the body camera. And that's because after all the invasive searching and aggressive tactics, I think you will be surprised or perhaps even shocked at how police charge
She
this
got a
case.
big
And for
butt.
more on that, we will be joined by Jacob's fiance and the mother of the teenager swept up in this
Absolutely.
arrest.
Yeah,
Jennifer
let's hear
Ketchman.
what this
But
what
first,
this
I'm
good
joined by
white
my
woman
reporting
got to
partner,
say.
Stephen Janis, who's been looking into the case and reaching out to the sheriff's office and researching the law. Stephen, thank you so much for joining me.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So first, what were the charges and what is the sheriff's department saying about the case?
Well, Taya, the charges are really questionable in this case. They charge him with evading, simply not stopping for a police vehicle, which, as you can see in the actual video, there's a lot of questions about that, which I'll get to later. But in terms of the sheriff's comments, we sent them an email. They have not responded yet. But really, I think on the scene, the sheriff's made clear what their comment was about this arrest, which is...
Wait a minute. They only got charged with evading, Mayo? Not the drugs and the Fendi and the Zanny bars and the meth?
Tom.
Oh,
Tom.
my fucking God.
Tom, they're waiting for it to come back from the lab.
Oh, that what you got?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I didn't hear that
That's
part.
how it's done, sir.
Oh, did you hear that? Because I didn't hear that. LA, is that reason?
No, what they said is what they've been charged with so far.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask LA since he's the only cop here. LA.
Yes, sir.
When they find Zanny bars and drugs and all that shit on you, do they wait to get it back from fucking the lab before they charge you?
Yes.
They do?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Sometimes.
Full of shit.
No, how this is the kick. This is the reason why. Is because you can't charge somebody if something is fake.
Absolutely wrong.
You
Motherfucker,
re- okay.
we know motherfuckers out here to get charged all the time with motherfucking drugs when they have them on them. How do they?
But once again, okay. I mean, you gonna let me answer? Or you just gonna
Go
keep
ahead.
on
Go
over
ahead
talking?
with your fake bullshit. Where
I'm not
the
faking. So what it is they actually have field tests that you can test to see if it's real or not.
So why didn't they do the field? They didn't do the field test. Well, at least we don't know because they cut their body cams off.
No, you can do the field test there, or you could take in the headquarters and do the field test.
Okay. Again,
you asked me and I told you, but then
Okay.
you're gonna tell me I'm wrong. So Mayo was technically right.
Did they go to a lab?
I don't know. I wasn't there, sir. You
okay,
just
so-
asked me, do they? And I told you yes.
So they never get charged with drugs before they come back from the lab.
I never said a lab. As he said, they tested. So would you do? Okay. I'll let
Okay,
you know.
now it's testing because I specifically said Mayo specifically said lab.
All I'm telling you is when they do the field test, at that point, they still take it to the lab to get tested. But if they do a field test, it's in a little container. I'm pretty sure OG's seen this shit before.
I've seen it too.
It turns red, yellow, whatever the fuck it is. I wasn't in narcotics. I just seen it happen. Yeah. And then at that point, then they get charged with the actual narcotics. But then they take it to when they take it to the lab before the court date. And then they present the charges and go from there.
Okay, so again, so they do use a field test.
Sure.
To determine if they're going to give them a drug charge or something, whether it's at the station
No,
or
sir,
in the
they do
field.
a field test to see if they're going to send it to the lab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But they don't give them charges at all when they do that. No charges at all. None. Zero.
I think the discrepancy is how long do you think they have to charge somebody?
No. There's no discrepancy at all.
That's not
discrepancy at all.
I've asked y'all a simple question. How long do you think they have to charge somebody?
Till they go to court. What are we doing here? And even after court, they can still bring up charges. What are we doing?
All right, so you don't think a lab test can come back prior to that?
That's not what I said.
Yeah, to answer your question, yes, but that's not what we're saying.
Okay.
What Tom is saying is even if you do to get it to go to the lab, you have to find out if it's real. That's the main thing. And once they claim that the drugs was in the car, it should have been strip tested, where they just take a little piece of it, like you said, put it on a little if it turns color, then they can send it to the lab, because the lab is going to be able to tell you the weight and all the rest of the shit, what is chemically in and all that. But what Tom is saying is right. They did not charge them with any drug. So it don't matter if it's at the lab or not. They should have been charged. If it's at the lab, they should have been charged because it's been tested to know if it's drug. They lied about what was in that envelope. That's basically what he's pointing out. Everything that they said to that body camera was a lie.
Bullshit.
They were saying Finney, and they were saying this, and they were saying that. Well,
What up,
if
Big
you
Mo?
said these 3 different drugs and they that small of a quantity, you would have to send that to the lab. But even if you just tested it, and it's that little bit of quantity, it would have came back as a drug. So that way you would have to, when you book them, you would have been like, well, they are getting charged with having this substance, but you're not going to have the weight. You're not going to have exactly which. It's just going to be a drug. He said, no, sir. Oh, okay. Well, you just sent me a video the other day where they did it to the dude in the back when we was like, that's kind of clever for that nigga to be carrying them drugs like that. And that's exactly what they did to that nigga. They pulled them drugs out. They hit it with that and they tested that motherfucker on the side of the road. They found out it was some type of whatever the fuck he was, cocaine or something, nigga, and they locked that nigga up all that.
The problem is, OG, there are these things called false positives to those tests.
So now people don't get locked up for drugs right away, is what you're telling me.
But Mayo, what you not getting is it just wasn't one drug to come back false positive. He said it was a powdery substance. So I can understand him saying that. Listen to what I'm saying first. Listen what I'm saying first, Mayo. Listen what I'm saying first, Mayo. You said it was possibly more than 3 drugs in the car. He said one was a small package that was wrapped up in paper that was, he called it some type of powdery white substance. That could have been fentanyl or cocaine. So if that would have been tested, that's cool. That misdirection or whatever, the misunderstanding or whatever the fuck you just said, that's cool. But he said Xan bars. Those little bitty pills, sir.
Yes, sir.
Those have numbers on them. They are identified a certain way. You don't have to test those.
Absolutely.
Yes, and guess what? Guess what? The counterfeit ones have numbers on them too.
Yes, Leo, but still, if it's a counterfeit, it's still going to be a zany just because it's not made by that company.
No,
it's not, sir.
No, they can make them out of chalk. They can make them out of anything. Just like they used to do. Just had a bunch of baking soda.
They're making Xanny bars with fentanyl in them now.
All the part I just said.
That's my point, bro. That's my point. If they're going to make a drug like that, bro, if they test that drug, it's going to, even if it's not a Xanbar, if they test it for Xanbar, guess what's going to come back with if they making it with fentanyl?
Yeah,
fentanyl.
I literally just said they can chalk or anything else.
Yeah, I understand what you were saying, bro, with the chalk and anything else. That's testing to see if the drug was fake. So if you, again, what is, bro, the likelihood of you finding three different, if I got weed, crack, meth, nigga, and I got fentanyl in the car, what is and all of them coming up fake, sir?
That shit is crazy.
Stop it.
The disingenuous shit right now is crazy right now.
Because, bro,
that just mean that drug
one
addict
was
got
in a
got.
bag, one was in some paper, nigga, and one was in the, okay, bro. That come on now, bro.
Yeah, but you asked three different questions, and then when we answered all three different questions, then you put it together and was like, well, what's the likelihood? But nobody said that. You asked us three different questions and we answered it. And then you just put all the questions together.
I gave the three different things that the police officer was talking about. He named a plastic. He said plastic. He said something wrapped up.
Which the field tests don't do.
Sir, did they fucking do a field test, motherfucker?
We don't know because they haven't shown us the whole
because
video.
They cut the motherfucking cam off. That's why, motherfucker. That's why
there's no video after that, Tom.
What are we doing here?
They cut the camera off to talk to each
How
other.
come they cut off half the police report, Tom? How come they cut off half the police report?
Shut up, man.
Actually, scratch that.
How
They were
come
just
they cut off
basically
half the
defiant,
police
so
report?
we don't have to explain what we're doing to the people on the scene. So there's
That's
your
a
comment.
fact.
If I get anything more, I'll mention it in the chat.
Now, that seems like something that would be a secondary offense, right? I mean, doesn't there need to be an underlying crime to justify that?
It's really interesting because basically evading is a crime of intent. So what are the components of intent? The components are that you're being pulled over by a marked police car with officers in police
not true.
uniforms. And if
That's
you're
not true.
one of the defenses is you can say, hey, I didn't know it was a cop car. And I think in this case, with the evidence that we've seen on video, I think that defense could hold up.
And guarantee that didn't have no lights on it.
Yeah, that shit not true what he just said.
If it's
an unmarked police car, it got lights on it, sir.
Not all of them have lights on them, sir.
Okay. But that's not a police car. We talking about an undercover vehicle then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but if it's an unmarked police car, it got lights on it.
Well, they didn't say it was unmarked.
You just said it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I think it's undercover car. Fuck these niggas. They said crooked as shit. And
In fact,
like,
I think it's preposterous that they charged them with evading when they clearly weren't dressed like police officers. They were just randomly touting guns, jumping out at people in this era when we have a lot of road rage and
it didn't have police on their vests at all.
Someone for being scared
because
and not wanting to pull over. So really, I think
Mayo.
These people are retarded,
Tom. I
Tom.
don't think these charges will hold up anywhere.
Stephen, we reported extensively about the destructiveness of specialized units and militarized policing. What is your take on this in the context of aggressive policing and its impact on communities across the country?
Well, Tay, let me quote the famous Frank
I already
Serpico who
explained
uncovered
it
police
to you.
corruption in New York
Because
City
you
Police
don't like
Department in
it.
the 1970s.
You
There's no such thing as a
never
crooked
worked
cop,
in none of
just
this shit,
crooks
so
and
I
cops.
can't take
Well, I
yes,
would say
it
this
does,
about
Tom.
specialized units.
No.
People in jeans
what you're
and
saying.
t-shirts running around randomly pulling people over, pointing guns are not law enforcement. They're not enforcing law. They are lawless. And this is the problem with specialized units. They inherently, aesthetically, are lawless, and they do things that endanger people. They don't help us with public safety, and I have covered so many of them, I can't even count. It is
So basically, you're just talking bashing. You're just talking
and it
stupid.
needs to end.
And now to learn how she has been fighting back against police
So
overreach.
so
and how
basically,
it's
we got a
impacted
fake
her
ass
family
news channel.
and what she plans to
Like
do
this is
to hold
stupid.
police accountable.
This is stupid.
And they only provided half the fucking police report.
Because
too.
that's all.
That's not a news channel, sir. That's not a news channel.
How do you know it's not a news channel? What makes a news channel, sir?
Being unbiased.
Oh,
So
being
did they get
unbiased?
caught with the drugs or not?
You saying he's not? But you're not saying he's
Now,
biased.
I asked you a question. I said, what does it take to be a news channel? You said being unbiased. That's full of shit.
Yes, sir. This is an activist channel.
Just so is the rest of the motherfuckers. So don't say even Fox News has bias. So to say that
I never, but we always talk about the mainstream media being biased and they're not news anymore.
Why I asked you what makes up a news channel?
And I said being unbiased. Just because you named a major news, sir.
But that's
so
not true.
Okay.
Because
All
think
right.
about it like this: any news person is gonna have their own biases, no matter how you look at it.
Is the point of the news to just give the points and not your own opinions on it?
That's journalism, sir, not news.
So when you do it, are you fucking kidding me?
Absolutely, I'm not.
All right.
Journalism
sir.
is different from news, sir.
All right. So you trying to tell me a news reporter for CBS or Fox saying the police shouldn't be militarized and mobilized because this is what they do. They put the community in danger. I don't. Is that what you? Is that?
That's their bias. And you just say that the motherfucking news reporters don't have biases, full of shit.
I never said that. I said they're not supposed to show their biases. That's not what's supposed to happen. They're supposed to just give you the facts.
Different. That's journalism, sir.
All right, sir. All right, Tom.
There's a difference.
Okay, Tom. I'm not even gonna argue this point. You're right.
I know I'm right. Thank you. You ain't got to tell me. See, even Wrestler said that shit. A reporter is not a journalist. Thank you.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
But if you're trying to tell me this is what they're supposed to,
Are they pressed?
when they're telling about an active story of something that's going on, and then they put their own bullshit in there, you trying to tell me that's actually news reporting?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I call that bullshit. But whatever.
They do it all the time.
It doesn't mean it's right. Have they always done it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So that term fake news been going on forever.
Just because motherfucker want to put
just
because someone put new terminology on it doesn't mean that it hasn't happened forever.
Okay.
It's happened forever.
Really?
Motherfucking biases has always happened in
I never said bias has been happening forever, Tom. What I said was the fucking news who just putting their own extra opinion on it. That's been going on forever.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
That's the fucking lose.
I totally disagree.
Okay, well, name a time where it wasn't.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that.
Let's say the 60s and the 70s.
Okay.
Oh, they definitely did it.
Now, I'm gonna tell you this: how many climate change activists were there out there that gave their their opinion on fucking climate change in the fucking 60s, LA?
You tell me, sir.
No, I'm asking you because
no. It's your question. You tell me. I can't tell you. You tell me. All right, show me one.
All right, I'm a change in the city.
And I'm talking about a real news channel like CBS, Fox, all of them. Okay.
Yeah.
The fact these motherfuckers trying to pretend this is a real news channel is hilarious.
Just because you don't agree with it doesn't mean it's not a news.
Sir, okay. This motherfuckers trying to pretend this is a real news channel is hilarious.
Okay, well, what the fuck is a real news channel then?
Not these motherfuckers, and you
No,
know it.
No, fucking answer the goddamn question. What is a real news channel?
A news channel that just don't do only.
Is a news?
I just said a news channel who tells everything, not just all bad cop stories.
Name one.
Fox.
You fucking crazy because we already talked about their fucking biases,
No,
man.
no. I said that just don't do all bad cop stories.
Oh my god. Oh my.
All right, Tom. So do you think that
No. I'm talking. I'm only handle one piece of shit at a time.
And I just answered the question.
USA Today, motherfucker, already started off with their fake ass bullshit from the 1900s through the 1970s. Do you want to see this shit?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I've got it right, Joe. Stop this shit.
So do you believe it? So Tom, do you believe in the voter suppression line in the story?
We taking this too far.
Absolutely.
No, we not.
Yeah, because it's just competition, bro. Everybody back in the day came out with the same goddamn story. The reporters put their ump and they jazz on it, bro, and said what the fuck they said to draw the people in. So some of that shit they said was fucking fluff. That's the only thing he's saying, bro. So everybody does it. They've been doing it for years, bro. Years since this shit started.
Like I said, this motherfuckers is not a real news channel.
No.
And again, you haven't told me which one is.
I just told you a news channel.
Fox is, but you can't say that if you're going to say they're not
CBS,
Fox.
CBS. I never said. It never said. The reason I gave, sir, was not that reason. But you just keep saying that dumb shit.
Because you literally said the ones that don't do stuff about policing. Bitch,
I never said that. I've never fucking said that. I never said that.
Doesn't do only fucking police videos.
I never just said that either.
What'd you say then?
I said they only do the ones that don't only don't do bad policing videos with violating violating people's rights.
That means, guess what? That's what they focus on. That's called a focus news channel, you dumb bitch.
Really?
No, sir. It's actually a political activist channel. If you read their about section of their website,
what does it say?
Nigga Diesel ain't shit. Read your boy Diesel.
Where is that? I don't see it. Hey, you talking to
But
you?
hold on. So a real news station's gonna show some ass and titties. This lady ain't showing shit.
I still understand. I still understand.
Hold on, Mayo just showed you. And what does it say, Mayo? Read the about section.
I don't see shit.
It's in the back, sir.
Oh,
Stop acting like you don't know.
I don't know. What's your point?
He told you go to the about section.
I'm looking at this shit right now. But I don't understand what is your point in saying this? What is your point?
It's not a real news channel.
It says the Real News Network. That's the name of the motherfucking shit. So listen, you lost that one too, motherfucker. Y'all dumb.
No, sir. You have to read further, Tom. I know it's
don't
hard.
have to read. I don't
I know
have
it's
to read.
different.
Your name is Uncle Tom. Did that make you a fucking Uncle Tom? What we talking about?
Fucking lootly.
Wait a minute. What? You don't even know. You know what, sir? Now you're being stupid.
Wait a minute. You tell me I didn't know what Uncle Tom is?
No.
Okay.
You don't agree with it. You just said so many people called you that you just made it your fucking name.
I agree with it. I do agree with being called Uncle Tom.
So I don't have any videos you saying the reason why you explain it is because so many motherfuckers
fucking embraced it. That's all I said. I embraced it. So what? And what?
Hey, did you read that, Tom?
Read what?
If you read that, bro, that's not a good argument. These niggas, if this is a real network, and if that's what a real network is, I want y'all to understand is y'all saying Roland Martin is a fucking real network. Y'all saying these people are you not reading what this motherfucker saying?
What are we talking about?
You just hold on. You say y'all said
listen to what I'm saying.
You start your premise off wrong, sir.
Read everything by the information in the back and what they will claim themselves to be as a real news station, journalism, independent, and all that. Think about what they saying. And then when you get to the part where it says our motto, this is what they basically saying they stand for, bro. It's the same shit I hear about other platforms. I'm reading this, sir.
But the platform you brought up was Roland Martin. And then number two,
what I'm saying is these people that we looking at and Roland Martin and what you want to call that boy that be on ESPN,
all the rest of them.
This will make everybody who does this type of work, bro.
I don't understand this.
A real news company. What we doing?
No, sir. We're not saying this is a real news company.
Fucking argument because you're saying ESPN is not real news. That's fucking dumb.
That's real news, bro.
ESPN specializes in something.
Oh my motherfucking God! Are you stupid?
Yeah, they specialize in something. And then
what are they specializing in?
Sports.
Okay, what do these motherfuckers specialize in?
I have no clue.
The failure of capitalism to deliver either shared prosperity or ecological sustainability is an essential backdrop to the stories about political economy of our time.
What's your point in reading that, Mayo?
So is that a political activist channel?
They are specialized in what they want to specialize in.
Okay.
You can't dictate which is news and what is not news.
And do stories and stuff on it that makes them makes the news.
It's not a real news channel, sir. It's not a real news channel. I mean, the thing is, you can make it if y'all want to call it one. Cool.
You still haven't told me which one is.
I just gave you 2, and then you was like, "Oh, I told you CBS and Fox."
And how can you say those two were? They specialize in shit too.
Sure, but yeah, but
So
once
your
again, they give
definition-
you okay. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I'm done with it. You got it.
No, I'm just gonna ask you. So what do you think a real news station is?
A real news station tell you the overall. Try to find the overall truth of the story. Try to at least try to present the truth of a goddamn story.
The truth, according to who?
Actually, the facts that happen. Not giving a bunch of your opinions in there. They ain't got anything to do with anything.
That's all the news does is give their opinion.
Okay. Like I said, try to give the facts at least what happened. Try to actually give the actual facts. These motherfuckers just, I mean, they put their own six spin in it.
What fact did they not give?
I said they were giving their own opinions. Oh, the fact that the police department's more militarized, and that's what's literally ruining the communities.
That's not true. I mean, it is more militarized. Are we saying it's not?
Yes, I'm 100% it's not.
I didn't say that's what's ruining the community. I said it's more militarized. That's true. That's a fact.
What is militarized then? Having more guns?
No, getting motherfucking vehicles from the fucking military is making it more militarized. What are we doing here?
What kind of?
Are those vehicles armed?
What does it fucking matter if they're armed or not?
Have the police not had armored cars since
God.
the 30s?
Oh my God. The
Dude.
fact that you're saying that there's not more militarized is absolutely batshit.
That's not being more militarized. Having one bulletproof fucking armored truck.
One? They only have one.
Every major city only have one or maybe 2. They don't have a lot. And a lot of police departments don't have them at all.
How do you know that, sir?
Ask fucking Diesel.
Diesel's not up here for me to ask.
Diesel's in the fucking chat. Ask him how many his township had.
You ask him, nigga.
A lot of townships don't even have SWATs.
Well, you ask him, sir. You right there.
We already had these conversations, sir. A lot of police departments don't even have a SWAT fucking team. So what are you talking about?
I didn't have these conversations.
They do have, but it is out there though. That's the only thing you say.
No.
A lot of them that don't have it, but it is something that does.
So the only thing that make it more militarized is having one armored fucking vehicle.
Don't say anything about
But it's not just But
all right, just give me another thing to make it more militarized.
What unbiased news would you like me to get this from?
Nigga, Negro.
No. I want to give you the facts.
So all right, okay.
The facts. Give me somewhere where you are trusting them to say the truth.
I don't trust any news agency.
Oh, okay. So now we don't have. Do we have news or do we not have news?
Oh, we do.
Okay, so
but just because I don't trust the news doesn't mean it's not a news.
Tell me what news you prefer. That way I can look it up and it will be according to what you like.
Let's look up Atlanta news first then.
Atlanta news first. We know you love Atlanta news first.
That's a fact.
All right.
I can't believe we're going down this road. We putting credit. We giving news and media credibility. That's crazy. You know these niggas is trash. They push the weirdest shit ever.
21 vehicles in the state of Minnesota receive MRAPs.
They shouldn't receive any.
Anything on
Why?
lease?
What you mean they shouldn't receive any? That's the dumbest shit ever. You know what happened in LA shootout?
I don't care.
Okay, so you're just being stupid again. All right.
No. I don't care. How you can't tell me I'm supposed to care about them having fucking military vehicles?
Just like they don't give a fuck that y'all mad that they have them.
I know they don't care.
So what's the fucking point of this whole conversation then?
I thought it's nice that they got them. I just know that they militarizing themselves.
I just don't understand.
So they got it. It's less. Well, y'all saying that y'all losing. Y'all saying y'all losing a lot of cops. So most of the stuff that they implying to the force, bro, is to help them out because of the low people. So some of this stuff, bro, that like that one Mayo showed me on my show, bro. I didn't know that they turned the motherfucking cats into the motherfuckers like that. But they ain't military vehicles, but this some special ass shit. But I'm pretty sure if they can do it for that with a little cat machine, what the hell you think they can do with a military vehicle?
Military vehicles already been tested too.
Yeah, so I mean, the only thing you gotta do is just give it to them and let them use it. If the crime is bad enough and they really need it to help out these areas because they low on people, I mean, bro, I don't know what y'all looking at. I don't know what you're arguing for. The boy got a W.
Well, Atlanta News Now ain't fucking did it. So, but I have 1,000 sitting right here to tell us. It says why police have become more militarized.
All right, tell us.
Which one you want? You want PBS, W. Burr, Atlanta,
whatever you want to give us.
This is coming from the FBI, the LEB. You want that?
Sure. Because we just
60% strongly agreed that the police department is becoming more militarized when possessing an armored vehicle. That's just a basic statement right there.
So I don't. But once again, so the only
FBI. That's from the
I
FBI.
get that. I get that. I'm not denying it. But if you're trying to tell me the only way a police department can become militarized is not because they're getting a lot more guns, not because they're upping their ammo, not because they're getting more tactical gear, it's just a fucking armored vehicle.
I just said that's one statement there.
All right, well, give me the rest.
This is a whole thing about.
Give me two. Give me 2 or 3.
I can read the whole goddamn thing.
You don't need to read the whole 2 or 3 things.
You want me to read it for you? Because I read slow, and I want you to get it.
We ain't got all night, sir.
It's called the police. This is in 2017. Do you think it was real news back in 2017 or not?
Sir, you said you was gonna read something. Read it.
I'm asking you a question, sir.
And I'm waiting for you to read it. Then I'll answer your question.
Which one want me to read?
Perception, right there. Okay.
What's the perception? The police perception. Yes, that's what it says. It didn't say citizen perception. It says police perception.
Hey, LA, do you see armored vehicles as police tactic?
Tactic. We got every police car got bulletproof windows now.
They've been armored police cars have been a thing since the 30s.
Yeah.
So why do they need them from the military?
They don't get them from the military. They don't get them from the military.
Wow. Okay.
So they don't get it from
DOD.
DOD.
No, the MRAPs do come from the military.
No shit.
Jesus Christ. It's just the front 2 doors of the police vehicles are armored. So if you're telling me all of them.
We're talking about MRAPs.
I get that, but not every car has that.
An MRAP is a whole vehicle. It's not a part of a car.
I get that, but not every police department has that. Not every police department has that. Haven't I been saying that this whole time?
No, but they're not talking about bulletproofing cars. They're talking about armored vehicles.
I get
actual metal armored vehicles.
And I'm saying that we use them for SWAT. And I just said earlier, it's only like 1 in each police department, just 1. And not every department has them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a bunch of roving ones running around. Philadelphia is what? The 4th or the 5th largest police department? We have fucking 1. And we just got that not too long ago. LA may have 2. Chicago may have 2. They don't have a lot. That's what I'm saying. People keep on saying being more militarized, and the only thing people going to is having 1 armored vehicle. And let me ask y'all a question. Before 2019, how many fucking times did you see these vehicles out on the street?
A lot, sir.
Really? You see them just roving around the neighborhoods?
Absolutely.
Okay. So send me videos.
DC.
Send me videos. You see armored police cars just doing regular patrol in the neighborhood. I'll put another 5 on that. I'll put 5 on that.
What do you mean by regular patrol?
Roving around the neighborhood. Or unless you see him when it's a situation.
Speeding tickets.
Yeah, unless you see him with a highly crazy situation, like a barricaded person, somebody shooting at the cops, armed robbery, bomb threats.
They're not patrolling in them, Tom.
So when people say when people dumbass say it's becoming more militarized and they have 1 unit, they have 1 vehicle that can possibly save lives, it's fucking dumb and it's putting out something false to the fucking public.
Save lives? They save lives? What lives these niggas save?
So an armored vehicle never save lives?
Hell no, armored vehicle ain't saving
Nigga, it literally saved my fucking life. So what are you talking about?
Armored vehicle? You had an MRAP save your life?
Yes, motherfucker. In 15 in the area when it was the shootout and the motherfuckers weak, they couldn't get to us. They brought the armored vehicle out so we can get behind it. It saved our lives.
You tell me y'all
just showed on that picture.
I thought y'all had bulletproof doors.
People don't shoot through the front.
They don't have bulletproof windows.
No, I just told you it's the front doors. They're not spending all that money on that shit.
Why not?
Niggas, taxpayers ain't gonna want to pay for that.
Oh, okay, so there we go. We back to the real people who pay for the motherfucking shit. Taxpayer don't want to pay for that shit. If I can get shot,
No,
you should be able to get
taxpayers.
shot.
No,
too.
the thing is, Tom, taxpayers have already paid for it.
I already fucking know that. Thank you, Mayo, for pointing out the obvious.
I'm just still stuck on.
But you were
they've been
asking
requiring
why
stuff for
they
years.
get those instead
No.
of buying their own.
No, they haven't.
I swear they have.
No, they haven't, sir.
The reason why I say that because when they say more militarized, they go
No, they ain't making them.
from literally from their get up. They don't have regular police. Now they're roaming around like they motherfucking G.I. Jane around this bitch with just half the what is it called the
How many times have you seen it on a daily basis?
what do you mean?
So how many? When do you always see that happening? So you just see, like I asked you this question earlier, and you still not answering it.
I have seen motherfuckers decked out and motherfucking actually goddamn camouflage for no fucking reason. Why?
Is that being militarized?
Absolutely.
Wait a minute. A camo is being militarized, sir, or it's just a part of a fucking uniform?
Part of a uniform that you shouldn't have.
Why?
Why?
Because you're not military. If we don't have military roaming the motherfucking street in their camos, what the fuck do you think?
So why are fucking cops wearing uniforms then? Do people just normally walking around with police uniforms?
You walk around with black and blue pieces of shit, so we know that y'all black and blue pieces of shit.
Oh, so now we back to just being dumb. Now that argument made no fucking sense. All right, now we back to being stupid again.
Yeah, dude. What did you have a motherfucking get a camouflage uniform that you wore?
I had fatigues. I had black fatigues.
All black?
Yes.
Okay, then we ain't talking about that.
But if that's where you at, what if you in a highly wooded area? Where the fuck is a highly wooded area? Let me give you a state. Where's a highly wooded area?
What they need helmets for?
Motherfuckers won't shut. They don't stop bullets, but motherfuckers throwing shit at you.
Have helmets, Tom? Why does the Navy have helmets?
The Navy is a motherfucking militarized guy, a military unit.
During riots, we didn't need the helmets.
By 9mm bullets.
Hey, don't matter.
During the riots, did we need helmets?
We're not talking about actual military. We're talking about police officers.
And I just asked you, during the riots, we didn't need helmets.
Both of you motherfuckers at the same time.
Bitch, I just asked you a question. During the riots, did we need helmets? Yes or no?
No, y'all need to get y'all head busted out this motherfucker.
Okay, man. This conversation, though, we just being stupid now.
That's pointless.
Okay, so you see what y'all expect me to do? Y'all expect me to feel sorry for this shit?
No, I don't. Y'all the one bitching about military vehicles, not us. I don't give a fuck.
I don't really care.
Apparently you do, because you taking
fucking Bradleys if I could.
You taking up for the. You taking up for the.
I don't really care. I was the only. My wholly focus was literally you saying that this was not news, and you couldn't justify why it's not news.
And I told you why. It's a commie network, sir.
It's a what?
A commie network.
Okay, so in other words, anything that you justify as commie means it's not real.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else? Again.
Is he asking you or me? You answering for me? Let me know now.
Nah, I was making sure we heard exactly what you said. I just repeated.
And I repeated it, sir.
Do you think CBS is a communist network?
I'm like,
yes, sir.
Okay.
What
right. What do you not consider a common news network?
Fox.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
You don't think? You think Fox is the communist news network?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. They silence motherfuckers just like the rest of them.
I never said they wasn't. You just say the communists.
Absolutely. I think they're just communists for a different side.
Okay.
Absolutely, I think Fox News is a common news network. That's why there was a saying saying "fuck Fox News."
I said okay.
I wouldn't consider them real news either. They're more opinionated than the rest. They're just as opinionated as the rest of them that you want to talk about. And they see shit one way. Just like not one way, but it ain't even fair how they look at it because we know Fox News is more conservative. Goddamn MSNBC is more liberal. Then you got CNN who's more liberal. And then they're all fighting for their fucking side that they want to portray. But the fact is, you say that they're not motherfucking, that I don't even know what you consider real news. I don't know. You said Fox. That's crazy because they only see shit pretty much one-sided as well. They're not down the fucking middle either. Or they don't even try to be down the middle.
Okay. I mean, it's an argument I really don't care that much about. The fact is, I said that's not a Rules New Network, and you're on OG standing
why?
on. You're on OG standing. I did, and then you just didn't like the answer.
Your
But you're.
why was stupid because you just said everything about the same thing with the other news networks.
But this motherfucking news network, who clearly is an agenda-based network, and they already told you they're just fighting for social change. Agenda-based. Okay. Okay. Let me. You crazy. Okay.
Go ahead, finish your statement. I'm gonna shut up.
I don't really care that much.
Yeah, you do. Come on.
No, I don't.
Bro, you know you hate to not finish your statements, bro. Come on.
No,
now. You do.
I'm truly done.
Don't tell us.
I'm done.
Go and tell us.
I'm done.
Tell us.
Look at it. Look at it. He butt hurt just like a cop. Look at it. W. He hurt.
I just don't care.
Damn, bro.
He hurt. Why you hurt?
Talk about a nigga now. You ain't let Nick talk.
This is just a stupid one.
No, you just mad because you're wrong.
Oh yeah, just like the only way.
You was wrong right there.
I'm definitely not wrong.
You're
but
absolutely wrong.
Sir, you're absolutely wrong.
All right, just like y'all wrong about
this. Just because you don't feel, just because you feel, we don't do feels.
Oh, really? So just like y'all feel like the only way you can militarize a police department is having one armored fucking vehicle.
We didn't say feel that one.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, you did.
And I asked you that question, sir, about how. Okay, look. So I told you I thought they've been acquiring all of those over the years. So from back in the day before I was born, when they had all them goddamn riots and shit, and they got the ones that was like the little small tanks that they got from the military. Then they had to upgrade from those when they upgraded. You know what I mean? Okay, you saying no, bro, but it's videos of the different places having them. I'm not saying everybody had them.
Hold on, but they were borrowing them from the National Guard and shit like that. They weren't police vehicles.
Okay, so now those ones that they were so-called borrowing, what if those are the ones that they're using and there's theirs? We're not saying everybody, LA. I'm not saying just one.
I get that.
Not just saying just
I'm not
two,
even
because
debating
I
that part.
understand what you mean. Some of these places can't afford it. I understand that. But what about the ones in these counties, bro, that can? And they really got fucked up situations out there where they need something like that. So you telling us that none of these exist and they're not doing this to help out themselves?
I never said that.
Okay,
This is the whole. You made this whole thing up.
Because you keep on harping on this one.
No. What I said was
a number on one.
No. What I said was they only use it.
None of that.
Why do you just skip over everything? What I said was they only use it as special. Yeah, you did, because I said they only use them at specialized times. I said that was one of the first things I said.
Yeah, but okay, I'm not. We're not disagreeing with that. That was a fact that you said. They don't drive them every day. We don't see them driving down the street, turn up the road in something big like that, or doing something in those type of it. They ain't got these armored vehicles. They just driving around. No. They riding around in regular vehicles with what you said, bulletproof windows, sir. We agreed to that.
Okay.
Now, if you finish your statement, you keep on saying that we're saying that just because it's just one, and we never said that. Only thing we've been trying to tell you is, nigga, that this is why we thinking it's militarized, because they are requiring these things. And that's what Tom been trying to tell you. You said no, Mayo even trying to tell you is.
But what?
Nobody's requiring these things.
And this is another part. Okay. And I asked Tom was supposed to be looking up what else equipment that they have to make it militarized. Because the main question I asked, which you and fucking Tom never answered.
Why are you yelling, sir?
Bitch, because I can. What else do they have to make?
I hear you yelling.
I misspoke, and the man said he never said required. The only person that said required was OG. Just let y'all know that, so we won't have to get stuck on that.
You need to stop fucking yelling, nigga.
Bitch, it's my show. I can yell as much as I fucking want. So finish reading what you said you was gonna read to tell us what makes them militarized.
I told you, don't be threatening me with.
Right. Say what you can do, I can do better. Read.
How you doing, Diesel? Can you explain? Can you talk to your dumbass friend over here?
Man, I can't claim him today. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Diesel is the only thing to make these police department militarized is having a military vehicle.
No one said that.
Jesus Christ in there.
No.
I asked you 22 times. What else do they have to make them militarized? And you still ain't answered yet.
I also said uniforms that you shouldn't need. You shouldn't need to be dressed up as a goddamn like you're in the military. You're not.
So nobody can walk around. Go ahead.
So
Diesel.
LA.
their tactics.
Hold on.
That's what I said at first. But
LA. Hold on, guys. LA. You can't deny the fact that law enforcement has gone militarized.
I don't know.
All of our training, all the things that we do, our
They're
tactics.
gangs.
We basically, our ranking system is basically mimicking the military.
It's done
How
that
can you-
forever though.
I'm not debating that, but on
Okay.
everyday patrol, is it that becoming more militarized, or is it becoming more militarized during special situations, like let's say school shootings, active shooter training, things like that, where cops were getting fucking slaughtered because they didn't know what to do, so they had to adopt situations.
But LA, you're going one extreme. They're not saying law enforcement has become the military. They're saying law enforcement has become militarized, meaning that
You missed the
parts
whole
of
first of
law.
it. You missed the whole first of it. Then you missed the whole first the part of it. Then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first part of it was, man, shut the fuck up. This is my channel. What are you doing? This literally is my channel. You're a guest. Shut the fuck up. So what they said was, no, look at the title and cut off your feedback. So what the guy said was, the police department is becoming more militarized, putting more people in danger. And that's why we need to get rid of it.
Get rid of what?
That's their opinion.
Damn it, Diesel just asked me what the fuck he said. What do we do? I never denied that wasn't his opinion.
Oh, okay.
So that's when I was pushing pushback on Diesel.
No, you had pushback on it.
Oh my God, is your name Diesel?
Hold
you
on,
asked Diesel. You asked Diesel to come on the panel.
If you're gonna give real pushback, say the pushback you had pushback for that being not real news.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. All right, it's a real news channel. I said you won about 32 times, but if you want to hear it again to make yourself feel better, you won that one. I don't care.
I was giving you the actual pushback that you had. It wasn't literally.
But
your pushback was for the actual news network.
But this guy, we can run it back to his dumbass statement and hear and let Diesel hear what he say and think and then see if Diesel agree with him or not.
Okay. All right, hold on.
This is the pushback I had, and when I was like, that makes no sense. What the guy was saying. That's why I was talking about becoming more militarized, because they act like we go out there in these armored vehicles every fucking day with M16 or ARs on us and patrolling these streets. And that's just not how it's fucking working.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, Charlotte's got 8 of them. So
what, eight ARs?
I asked these type of questions. I swear to God, I just asked these questions.
Oh, I don't know.
Charlotte's got 8 MRAPs.
And I've covered so many of them. I can't even.
They got a rifle in every car. What are you talking about?
No, they don't.
And it needs to.
Oh my God.
And
You
now,
must live in
Tamara
a small
has
ass
been
town.
fighting
I live in Philadelphia, you mook. What are you talking about?
Hold on. If y'all want to hear this shit, please let the motherfucking shit play.
Could hold up. In fact, I think it's preposterous that they charged them with evading when they clearly weren't dressed like police officers. They were just randomly touting guns, jumping out at people in this era when we have a lot of road rage and kind of crazy stuff happening. How can you blame someone for being scared and not wanting to pull over? So really, I think intent is a big question here, and I don't think these charges will hold up anywhere.
Stephen, we've
This is before
reported
that.
extensively.
Let's see what this say.
To them. I think we can clearly see how police regard us, the public, how little they take into account their harmful actions can literally turn our lives upside down. But one thing they are aware of is the body camera. And now, amid a fruitless search, the supervisor asks an interesting question. Are you still on? And after he asks it, the officer turns off his camera. Just watch one more time.
I'm on. Finish searching.
Now, the supervising officer says something we can't hear, and the officer turns off his camera. I wonder why. But there is much more to this story than what you just witnessed on the body camera. And that's because after all the invasive searching and aggressive tactics, I think you will be surprised or perhaps even shocked at how police charge this case. And for more on that, we will be joined by Jacob's fiance and the mother of the teenager swept up in this arrest, Jennifer Kretschmann. But first, I'm joined by my reporting partner, Stephen Janis, who's been looking into the case and reaching out to the sheriff's office and researching the law. Stephen, thank you so much for joining me.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So first, what were the charges and what is the sheriff's department saying about the case?
Well, Taya, the charges are really questionable in this case. They charge him with evading, simply not stopping for a police vehicle, which, as you can see in the actual video, there's a lot of questions about that, which I'll get to later. But in terms of the sheriff's comments, we sent them an email. They have not responded yet. But really, I think on the scene, the sheriffs made clear what their comment was about this arrest, which is contempt for the public. It was pretty clear. They didn't want to answer questions. Actually, scratch that. They were just basically defiant, saying we don't have to explain what we're doing to the people on the scene. So there's your comment. If I get anything more, I'll mention it in the chat.
Now, that seems like something that would be a secondary offense, right? I mean, doesn't there need to be an underlying crime to justify that?
It's really interesting because basically evading is a crime of intent. So what are the components of intent? The components are that you're being pulled over by a marked police car with officers in police uniforms. And if you're not, one of the defenses is you can say, hey, I didn't know it was a cop car. And I think in this case, with the evidence that we've seen on video.
Is he wrong by that? LA.
North Carolina, he is, yes.
I just told you that. I said that earlier. I said that wasn't true.
So it wasn't true. What he said wasn't true. Okay.
No, what he's saying is true.
No, it's
there's
not.
a
No, it's
law.
not.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, there is. There's a damn law where any basically patrol vehicles are supposed to be marked. Okay.
No, sir, you're wrong. You're wrong.
And you got to echo. You're wrong, and you got to echo. Cut off YouTube.
Yeah, there's a law. Why do you think?
Cut off
why do you
YouTube.
think they still have
This
the ghost letters on there? Why do you think?
Cut off YouTube. You're killing us. Cut off YouTube. Hold
Sir,
on,
I got 4 vehicles.
I was fucking a chick that was part of the fucking drug task force. She made like $200 something thousand a fucking year.
Cut off YouTube.
Yeah, you're big and bad on YouTube, huh?
You dumbass. I'm telling you just to cut it off.
Nigga, look up the fuck.
Jesus Christ. Is he retarded?
Yes, he is.
Go ahead.
We're not even. Hold on. We're not even talking about police work at this time. We're talking about you having YouTube on while you're on the channel.
On which one? Up or down? Can you fucking figure it out? You fucking clown, huh?
Well, apparently you can't figure out how to use a microphone, so goodbye.
Okay.
Who is that?
Fucking moron.
That's Rock. Go ahead.
Crack Rock.
So yes, that is not correct. Only thing that law enforcement has to have as far as clothing wise, they just have to have something to identify him as a police officer, sheriff's deputy, or whatever.
Yeah, I have a question about that. So if you're in a vehicle and you don't see the person behind you being a cop car, and it's not marked and all, and you don't, most people don't see their clothing, what they're fucking wearing in their fucking rearview mirror. I don't see the people that. So how is that evading when all they see is a car behind them chasing them? Like they said, all they saw was a barrel at first. So the thing they had a barrel.
The police didn't turn on their blue lights.
Not that they said. They didn't say any of that. But then once they said they lit them up. But at the point of that, they didn't know that there was a marked police car, and they are in California. So.
Well, see that's the problem. If there are no emergency lights, you don't have to stop. So the law in North Carolina says you have, for a person to be forced to stop, they have to see blue lights and hear a siren. If they don't see both, they don't have to stop, because we've had a problem with blue light bandits. So it's one of those things, like, how is somebody supposed to know they're supposed to pull over if you ain't got nothing signaling them to pull over?
Dude, you have a bad echo.
And he just muting himself. That's not going to stop.
Hey, fuck you, fucking porch monkeys with 9 people watching. Fuck all you fags, except for fucking absolute motherfucker with the camera on.
Like that
all
shit,
you
man.
fucking
What the
pussy
fuck?
online.
I'm not doing it.
Ass motherfucker, man.
Whoa, Locksmith. I get that, but we can't do that. Dude, I'm not trying to have my.
Don't entertain that shit.
Yeah,
man.
I can't have my channel with that on, dog. Like,
Don't.
You beat me to it. I was just about to like.
yeah, I can't. He banned this. I can't do him from that. Like that. This ain't the channel for that. We can have discussion, but all that other nonsense. But go ahead, Diesel.
There you go. Go ahead.
So he was talking about something about the police cars have to be marked. No, they don't.
Okay.
I got 4 traffic units that have no markings. They just have blue lights on them, and they pull cars over all the time. So that's not a thing.
That's all I wanted to know. I mean, because I know once you see the blue lights, because I know there's unmarked cars. I'm not gonna say you don't have to pull over for an unmarked car that puts their lights on. I've been pulled over plenty of times by unmarked police cars speeding, so I know. And I got tickets every time. But other than that, okay, let's continue with this shit.
I think that defense could hold up. In fact, I think it's preposterous that they charged them with evading when they clearly weren't dressed like police officers. They were just randomly touting guns, jumping out at people in this era when we have a lot of road rage and kind of crazy stuff happening. How can you blame someone for being scared and not wanting to pull over? So really, I think intent is a big question here, and I don't think these charges will hold up anywhere.
Stephen, we've reported extensively about the destructiveness of specialized units and
There we
militarized
go.
police. What is your take on this in the context of aggressive policing and its impact on communities across the country?
Okay, let me quote the famous Frank Serpico who uncovered police corruption.
She did say specialized units and militarized policing. So
Yeah, but you need specialized units.
okay.
So this is the thing I have a problem with. That is militarized policing, right? MPs don't do what we do.
Absolutely not.
So that's why I have. So I have a problem with a lot of the rhetoric that comes from the militarization of law enforcement, which I do agree with it to a point. But then you're talking about the people that argue that an AR-15 AR means assault rifle, right? Like they just don't know what they're talking about, right? So
I agree with that.
So it's one of those things where it's like, you have to evolve with the times, and a MRAP or a bulletproof vehicle is a vehicle that is used to save officers' lives in situations that is needed.
Absolutely. But my thing is, you shouldn't be mimicking military police. If the military police are not out there patrolling streets, you shouldn't be wearing fucking camo and all that shit. I would expect you to wear your goddamn police uniform like you're supposed to.
I don't think that's a patrol vehicle. I don't think that's a patrol vehicle.
Wait. And it's not necessarily the police departments. It's mostly the sheriffs.
Well, hold on, but most deputies or officers that patrol don't wear the camouflage. Those are the specialized units.
I know that. That's why I said it's mostly sheriffs.
But that's not policing.
They're
though.
only
That's,
out there in camo when they need to be.
That's not true.
But see, that's the thing.
There's some sheriffs out here. There's sheriffs out here that wear nothing but camo. What are we doing?
I know that, but that's not policing though. That's what I'm saying. That's not policing. That's the specialized units.
When a
that focus on
motherfucker
certain-
Okay. Granted, they may be focusing on something else, but the ones that still pull motherfuckers over and do patrols, it should. I mean, never mind. I guess I just don't think you should be mimicking military police. That's all. Or military. Period. I think a cop should be a fucking cop, and they should have just distinct, different fucking uniforms. In that case, put them all in the same uniform, make them military, then we'll have a military state. That's just my opinion.
I don't think the uniform changes what the job is. I mean, you're acting like if we were to stop somebody from wearing camouflage, they would be acting different from somebody wearing a pink uniform. Like I don't think that'll change.
I don't know. Some of these motherfuckers get shit on their head now. But
Bro,
I
come
guess
on.
the uniform wouldn't change that either. So
That's what I'm like. You're like it's not going to change.
I
anything.
said it. Shut up. You won that one. I'll give you that one. Damn. Fuck these motherfucking police.
You see what happens, LA, when I'm here? You see what happens?
No, I just need you to continue to play because I was already right. And you just come up here with your nonsense.
LA, you see what happens when I'm here, LA.
There's no such thing as a crooked cop, just crooks and cop. Well, I will say this about specialized units. People in jeans and t-shirts running around randomly pulling people over, pointing guns are not law enforcement. They're not enforcing law. They are lawless. And this is the problem with specialized units. They inherently, aesthetically, are lawless, and they do things that endanger people. They don't help us with public safety, and I've covered so many of them, I can't even count. It is a bad way to police, it is destructive for the community, and it needs to end.
And now
That's what I had a problem with, Diesel.
Okay, but he was talking about specialized units there. He wasn't
Yeah,
talking
but he
about militarization of
he
it. though.
literally the first of it was he made it equal to militarized.
No, she did.
No, he made it equal to wearing jeans.
No. The first thing he said was these. He agreed with her. She said militarized, but then he went on with it with these militarizing of these specialized units. And he was saying they don't do anything. They don't make it better. They don't help.
Because of what they're wearing. He's focusing
Right.
on.
But how? So that make it right? Just because they wearing jeans make it they don't help?
I don't. To me personally, I don't like you. Me personally, I don't like the civilian wearing police clothes, plain clothes cops. I don't like that.
So
yeah,
you know,
a lot of people don't because they can't tell they're the police.
Yeah, I mean that's the point of it.
That's the point. That's the point.
We don't need you tricking us.
Yeah.
It's transparency, sir.
How am I supposed to sell you drugs?
There's no way.
Well, here's my point.
First of all, I shouldn't be selling drugs to you. That's the whole point of selling drugs, not to sell drugs to the police, sir.
Just because you're a drug dealer don't mean you sell drugs.
No, but here's my point, right? There's been a lot of issues where motherfuckers don't know that they're a police officer and they're plain clothes. Not all plain clothes cops wear their fucking vest with their fucking name on it. So to say, listen, if I'm gonna fight you, I'm gonna fight you. I'm not gonna know you the police just because.
Well, those cases have been deemed, but those cases have been won by the suspect, by the victim, or whatever.
I understand that, but that's why I said that shit shouldn't happen. We should know you the police officer, but off rip, not just coming.
No
out. That's all I've been saying from the get go. I don't like it when you're trying to be something that you're not. Be a cop. You're a fucking cop. Love that position. Be that. Don't be a civil. I don't need you in plain clothes. I don't need you none of that.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's part of law enforcement.
The part of law enforcement with that will be undercover. And I get that part. Those people are not over there.
But even undercover, sometimes you have to blow your cover to enforce the law to save somebody's life or something like that. So you can't.
How many times does that really happen though?
It's happened to me 4 times.
Okay.
It's not an uncommon thing. You got people that know you.
Fucked up boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an uncommon thing. And you definitely need plainclothes tactical units. You need plainclothes tactical units.
I don't think so.
I mean, just because you don't think so doesn't mean it's not true.
I mean, everyone has that. You think there should be, and I think there should be.
I mean, everybody should have their opinion, but I would like to know why, Tom, you think that.
Because I think when you're wearing plain clothes and you're a plain clothes cop, you tend to act like what you're not. You pretend that you tend to act like
no. What I mean, I'm saying is in a law enforcement.
In a law enforcement, why when they're in plain clothes, they act like they're something that they're not. They're not acting like.
I get that.
I'm not talking about undercover cops. I'm talking about plain clothes cops act like the stupidest citizen I've ever seen in my fucking life because they know they have that badge to back them up at the end of the day. They do
What I'm saying is, okay, so you're talking about a cop that basically just because he doesn't look like a cop still acts like a cop, basically, right? So my thing,
no, he don't act like a cop.
What does he act like?
They're acting like a dumbass. Listen, hold on. Let me be honest with you. I done seen in my life and in my experience, right? I've seen more plainclothes cops getting more fights with civilians for nothing. Because first off, they're drinking and they're not supposed to be fucking drinking while they're supposed to be on duty acting like a fucking cop. And I thought you weren't supposed to be drinking when you have your gun or your weapon.
No, he about to be out of here. I can't deal with him no more.
Oh, fuck that motherfucker. Don't pay attention to that nigga.
Yeah, but he just irritated me. Like
so my thing is they drink when they're not supposed to because they're in plainclothes. They're acting like they're not what they're not. And that's not supposed to happen. If I know, listen, if you're a plainclothes cop, be a plainclothes cop, but don't act like you're a fucking citizen not on duty. You're on duty acting like you're a fucking citizen. That's not how it's supposed to be.
What was their job function?
They were literally in a fucking bar.
No, I'm saying what was their job function that day?
Do you know they were on duty?
Absolutely, because I knew the motherfucker.
And but see, that's what I'm saying though. I've worked undercover and I've been at a bar where I've been drinking. So
Undercover.
There you go.
I'm saying they're not undercover. They're literally on duty, doing the same, acting the same way dumbass citizens do.
What was their duty in the bar?
So that's what I'm saying. They're on duty
It doesn't
drinking.
make any sense.
Absolutely drinking. This shit doesn't. Y'all think that this shit doesn't happen?
No. I'm not. No. Shoot, New York, they allow you to have one beer during every shift.
I think that's a rumor.
Wow.
No, that's true. That's true.
I asked the NYPD cop. He said that was just a rumor.
I've asked a couple of them. They said they did it all the
Because
time.
I know they said they do it on their lunch break.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I heard that was a rumor. But you might be right. I talked to a couple of them. They said that was just a rumor because they said it's in their contract. They're allowed to have a beer.
You know how many people we didn't? You know how many people we didn't see get pulled over and said they only had one beer?
And you know how many people have lied about that shit? Come on, now.
You know how many, come on. So
Come on now.
that's all.
Don't do that.
All I'm saying is from my
Diesel, don't you do that? I'm just saying the cops can be lying too. Now, if you giving me a free beer every day,
that's not. Hold on, that's
nigga
not.
might end up taking 2 or 3
That's
instead
not
of
what we said. That's not what we saying. OG, we just said. We just
That's
said
basically what
they
they
were.
get. Oh, bro, this
Hold
nigga
on, OG. Only thing I said was they were allowed one beer. I never said they drink one beer. I said they were allowed one beer. That's all I said.
I know at least in that I know so far about 8 plainclothes cops, and I've always told them to their face I fucking don't like it. I don't like it because you acting like something. That first off, you acting like you Billy Badass. At the end of the day, I can whoop your ass and did whoop your ass more than once.
What was they in plain clothes for, Tom? Were they detectives?
I don't know what the fuck. They probably were detectives.
I think what you ran into was off-duty officers in civilian.
No, what I fucking ran into motherfuckers used to work with, and when I was in law at that point in time, the motherfuckers were plainclothes cops. Whether they're detectives or not doesn't matter to me.
I think that there is a need for every single position in law enforcement. There is plainclothes or not.
I don't think so.
Because and one of the main like this past what day did I go out there? I think it was Thursday. I worked the off duty. I mean not off duty. I worked a plainclothes assignment at a concert, and all we did was we walked around and found everybody that was selling the fictitious memorabilia and t-shirts and stuff like that, and we just took it from them and confiscated it, right? So that was just, I mean, I think that's needed. We took $40,000 worth of merchandise that was fake at a concert.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's one of those things that I really think that's needed.
You're a fucking hater, dog. You stealing people
fucked
hard.
up, bro.
That's
You hear me,
survival
nigga?
work.
That's a nice come up right there. Nigga, you hear me? 20 bands, baby.
Listen. Counterfeiting is a huge market here. I mean, in the United States, and it's one of those things, man. These companies are paying a lot of money to get that stuff off the streets, bro.
No one cares what them companies do. They lose slave labor to get it done.
Okay.
These motherfuckers took their hard working time in their garage to counterfeit
that's
this shit, bro. Y'all should give them a chance, goddammit. Ain't our fault that they selling that they salesmanship is better than the person who's over there selling them damn shits on the tour. Nigga,
the difference is so the only difference is that the tag was the fruit of the loom, and the inseam of the collar was the actual band that was playing, right? So the real shirts were like $45 to $50 a piece for a t-shirt, and they were selling them for $20-$25 in the parking lot.
Absolutely. You just hurt that motherfucker's business because you wanted to be a dickhead.
Let me ask you a crazy question, Diesel. That person who you caught doing that, was the product good enough for you to endorse it? Like, was it that good? You was like, I couldn't really tell. If it had his Fruit Loom or there, you would have passed.
Oh yeah. I would. No, you wouldn't have been able to tell if it didn't have Fruit Loom. If it didn't have that Fruit Loom.
Absolutely, because you know what DTF has done for the game these days and the direct to garment, hell of a lot. All you need is a picture with they shit on it, and you can make anything.
I don't know what the hell that is.
I don't either.
It's direct to garment, meaning same thing I can do. I can put any color, any fucking logo, anything on the shirt. If I want to.
But you just can't sell it. That's all.
I can sell whatever the fuck I want to sell.
Not with the logo on there. You can't do that.
Absolutely, I can. You just can't know about it. As long as I sell one, I'm cool.
Bro, hold on. Just because I don't know about it, don't mean you can't do it. Let's not go into that again. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Just because you're a drug dealer don't mean you sell drugs.
Right.
That's a fact, sir. What we doing? You don't even know what's happening, sir. What we
Wait,
doing?
hold on, Diesel. I can sell one and not be a distributor.
You don't know. No, you can't sell one.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
How much you want to bet?
Oh my God.
How much you want to bet?
It's a prototype, sir.
Do you know what trademark is, bro?
Hey, I didn't say I trademark. I changed one little thing on it. I changed half of a
No,
color.
bro, read the law. No, read the law. It can't be anything that is like the symbol, the trademark symbol.
I hear what they say. That's
Yeah,
okay.
so no, you can't just trade one little thing, change one little thing, bro.
It's not the same. It's just like with music. All I gotta do is change one beat.
These you gonna lose this one. He don't care.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
He don't care. You just talking to a brick wall, sir.
I know it is.
I can make whatever the fuck I want to make. You'll tell me what I can't do, bitch.
You
Come
can.
here.
I didn't say you couldn't. You just can't sell it, sir.
I
That's
can
all I'm saying.
absolutely sell it, and I've done it plenty of times. You just
Oh
gotta
my
make-
God.
That's because you just ain't got caught. What are you doing?
They ain't gonna catch me because I make what I want when I want.
That's just like the meth dealer said, I can sell what I want. Yeah, because you just ain't got caught.
They do. They sell whatever they want. Just because you sell drugs don't make you a drug dealer.
That's a fact.
The fuck are we doing here?
And that came from a person who know.
You know, hey, he ain't lying.
Man, that motherfucker
He's
fuck
not
us.
lying.
I wish to God we would have kept that drop. All right, sir. Can we end this show now? It's over midnight. It's way over our time.
You just mad because you got cooked today. You and fucking Mayo ain't shit.
Actually, I wasn't even here for most of the show today, and I was pissed off from the cloud. You got me on the cloudy shit. That was cool. You tricked me.
You a counterfeit sex worker.
You tricked me.
No one asked you, man. Get your white ass up out of here. I'm sick of your ass, dude.
Diesel, I told everybody about your condition, so I told them what was going on with your day for the show.
Oh my God. I've been teaching firearms all day long.
Sure, sir. That's what I told them. Sure.
No, that's not what you told. I know that's not what you told him. I
Yes,
know.
I did.
I know how
It
you get
had
down.
something to do with busting and E, and I don't know what the rest of it is.
I didn't say nothing like that, sir.
Oh my God.
I didn't say nothing like that, sir. I would not.
And he said
jeopardize
nothing about the hairline or some shit. You give me a hairline resurrection.
Hey, I still got my $300 though.
Not me.
I still got my $300 though.
Not me.
Yeah, because you ain't been to the Dominican Republic. So the reason why.
I'll be back. I'll be back in June, bastard.
Okay, $300 lighter.
I mean July.
300 lighter.
No, sir. I got my back pay. It's gonna be a little bit more. Fuck you talking about? Don't play me cheap. I got my back pay, sir. I'm balling. Man, I ain't got no fool.
Got paid in the back, all right?
Ah, here you go. There you go. All right, everybody. We appreciate y'all for being here today. It's been a long show. It's been a long day. My case is over. I lost. Goddamn Miles Bryant.
Did he get found guilty?
He will. I'm already conceding that. Yeah, I'm already conceding that shit. Miles. These on the Miles Bryant's case, right? The defense got up there and we're about to put on their case, and they say, "Yeah, Your Honor, we rest." They ain't even put on a defense for that man.
What?
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, they just rested.
Yeah,
just rested.
and he put on the case for him, Diesel. I
How
said,
can you call yourself a lawyer and your ass didn't even?
I was pissed off about that one.
There's so much that they could have fucking pushed back on.
Yep.
A lot.
Yeah, but he didn't. She failed to do anything. She just said
was
we
a bad lawyer, though.
Oh, I said that the whole time. Yeah, I said that the whole time. I mean,
Wow. And I didn't even watch that whole shit, but I mean, the shit that I pointed out, she could have pushed back on.
well, Miles going to jail, sir. Yeah.
Not for murder, though.
Oh yeah, for murder.
I don't know about this one now, Tom. Well, we're gonna see tomorrow. They doing closing arguments, so I'll see y'all tomorrow.
What is he charged with?
Murder, kidnapping, concealing the death of a crime, attempted sexual.
He was a cop, wasn't he?
Yes. Attempted.
It was plain clothes cop too.
No, he wasn't. You're a liar. Attempted rape, and unauthorized use of government tools. He was going in his MDT and and looking up his girlfriend tag number to see where she been at.
LA, let me say for those who gonna be up later on tonight, me and Rez are gonna be doing a drop by discussions stream tonight. So if you want to come through, just either look up at Rezla or at OG Do Dirty. It's gonna be simulcasted on that page. We're gonna be up going through different pages, you know what I'm saying, talking our shit, having a little fun. So if you're gonna be up late tonight, come fuck with us.
I might check y'all out.
Absolutely. Oh,
It was good last week.
you doing a pull up or shut up stream?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it in a minute, Mayo.
And we get off here. All right, everybody. We'll see y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And we out. Thank y'all for being here today.
Fuck LA.
Yes,
got
fact. W.
W.